But now it comes down to Vietnam, the last hope of Southeast Asia here. They're representing every single country and region here in Southeast Asia, and they need to make it through so they keep Southeast Asia alive against their fearsome competitors that are from East Asia here, Chinese Taipei.
I've been itching to watch this matchup happen.
Yeah, definitely here. We're gonna check out the teams in any second now, but we saw how well Vietnam did. That is the only team that have really pushed Team China to the limit. I mean, honestly, they won both games 1 and 2 in that early game, and in game 3, China just adapted and took it away for us there. But we saw Team China playing so much better against Chinese Taipei. So I wonder if Chinese Taipei, after watching the matches that they see Vietnam and China play here, are they going to be able to hold their own against a team that is as well polished and well played as Vietnam here?
Yeah, both of these teams are so composed no matter what match they enter into. Vietnam, we see they have very good decision making on their shoulders, but Chinese Taipei as well, they're very versatile. They have really good strategies, a great coach who has been leading their team to victory over here in the losers bracket. But we're gonna see Chinese Taipei and Vietnam face off. I've been waiting to see this battle. They seem like very evenly matched. It's hard for me to say which way if it's gonna go, or if it's gonna go one way or another.
I know which way it's gonna go. Vietnam just gotta ban Valheim. And they'll be in good shape. But seriously, Vietnam banning Valheim, and then they're better at the early game. So, and you can see there, Vietnam, Gao, Keen, Bug, Namchin, and Pro E. They're such a phenomenal squad, such amazing synergy. The combos they're pulling off with one another, and Keen on the slims. What a monster on that hero. And of course, we gotta talk about Pro E and his Grak.
Oh yeah, Pro E's Grak was just incredible. He was such a great roamer, getting so many great doubles chains, so many great picks off, and not to discount Gao either. He was an extremely capable side laner, very great, and Namchin as well, who played Malik to very great efficiency.
Yeah, definitely there. So let's see what they're going to pick for them. He's deep in thought here, very focused as a team here. They did so well against Team China, the team that everyone expected to win, and for Vietnam to perform that well. They are the last hope of Southeast Asia. They came into this entire competition as the champions of the qualifiers, going undefeated in all of Southeast Asia to get their spot here. And they're a team that's going to carry on the pride of their entire region here. So they have to win, because if they win, they're going to at least secure a silver medal for Southeast Asia, and a lot is on the line for Vietnam.
That's true. It would mean such an honor to these teams if they were able to take home the first ever title of esports in the demonstration event in the Asian Games for their own countries. So the pressure is really on.
Yeah, and this is kind of a grudge match, because back in the Asia International Championships back in winter 2017, Vietnam lost to Chinese Taipei actually, and Chinese Taipei took the championship there. And even in the World Cup, they lost again to Chinese Taipei in the Arena of Valor World Cup in LA back in July. So a lot of grudge match on, but you can see Chinese Taipei here, Lover, Soar, Wei, OM, and Fanta. Looks like OM is going to stay in here and be continuing in the roster, and Ting is going to sit this one out yet again.
That's true, and that's not to discount Ting though. He is such a beast on the battleline, but sometimes you just kind of need a momentum change. You need to kind of change, shift in the attitude. You just need something fresh and something new to brighten up your team when things just don't seem to be looking up for you. Yeah,
Fanta, again, he plays an amazing Ardrin, an amazing Chognar as well. This is definitely a player to watch out for. And you can see here, OM, the man that came in and helped turn things around for Chinese Taipei here. His aura play, so amazing. Definitely a player to watch. And because Valheim will most likely be banned, that's why Ting is kind of outfished, because Ting's Valheim was just amazing.
That's true. A very smart decision by the coach, knowing that Valheim is most likely to be target banned away from Chinese Taipei. Very smart to keep him in, who is a very versatile player and can put himself in any role. So in the roster that was submitted, he actually had OM put down as the mid laner, but he is going to be a side laner, so he is definitely a very versatile player.
Yeah, and you can see Soar there, that guy on the Necroth, probably the best Necroth player in this entire competition. Once he gets onto the cross, he can just basically dance around you and steal your jungle and secure the kill on the high value targets. And of course, Lover, we have to talk about his Lubu. Amazing Lubu plays in the solo lane there. So wondering if he's gonna pull that out again against his opponent here in this matchup, because nothing could be more critical here. This is where the loser is going to walk away with the bronze medal and have to be a spectator to see which team is going to go ahead and take home the gold medal.
Yeah, this team here, Chinese Taipei, is just such a well-rounded team to me. All of their members are very great at what they do, but for me, the player to watch is going to be Wei in that mid lane. He dominated time and time again with Chulin. He went 12-0 that one game, but no team has really bothered to take that away from him. So I'm going to be really looking forward to seeing what heroes Wei is going to be playing and whether or not he's going to be dominating again with those heroes.
Yeah, definitely. So let's see how these coaches are going to figure out their ban trap, because I do expect Chalknar being banned, Valheim being banned, Superman being taken off, as well as Aram, because we know that OM plays such an amazing Aram. So I feel like those are going to be kind of the 4 priority bans, and then they can start target banning either the marksman or potentially the mage here. But I feel like there's so many mage options. We have, you know, Raz, Tulin, Liliana, Crixie, so many options in mage, so that's not going to be a priority ban for any of the teams, and Valheim will be banned by Vietnam here. Very smart decision by the coach.
That's absolutely true, yeah, and the hero pool that Soar has is just so vast. He also played Necroft very well in previous matches that we've seen, in addition to all the ADC jungles that are very popular at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. And Raz gonna be banned and not given over to, as we know, such a great Raz player on the Vietnam side there. They're gonna go ahead and take Raz off the map and specifically target ban the mid laner here. So that means the other Crixie, Liliana, and Tulin options are open. Flash, of course, too. Flash, I think, deserves a ban. Flash has made such a huge play in terms of the combos with Slims, or his ability to counter against the Violet picks has been so critical, because when someone picks the Flash, you cannot really play the Violet into that. So I feel like Flash deserves a ban as well, but they're trying to prioritize instead the Wrath. Grak is going to be taken off the map. We saw how well Pro E played on that Grak. So really smart here by Chinese Taipei, target banning completely against Vietnam here. Let's see if they're going to leave Superman on the map though and allow Vietnam to pick the Superman, or are they comfortable and know that they can play into the Superman?
We actually see Teamy being banned, I believe, for the first time today, or first few times. Teamy is usually left on the board, but Vietnam is also going to ban that Zenial. Very great siler who has seen tremendous success.
Yes, Zenial ban. Aram could come out here. It's Aram or Superman at this point here, or maybe they might just leave both open and take away the Lindis, because Lindis is first pick worthy in this situation. We see that when Lindis paired with the right composition can shut down a Violet composition very quickly, especially if you have to flash with the Lindis as well. So let's see what Chinese Taipei is going to say. Yep, they're going to instead take away the Man of Steel and not risk it and give him to Man. So now we have a potential first pick Lindis here, or Aram, but I think like Aram will probably be the one that makes the most sense, because you can flex Aram in the side lane or as a support. But
and Omen made it through the draft.
I forgot Omen. My goodness, Omen is such a game changer, especially when he turns level 4 there. So now at least Arm open. Arm will probably be picked up by Chinese Taipei along with like a Lindis potentially here. So let's see if they're going to decide to take the 2 power picks away.
Yes, Scud is still up for grabs. Teamy has been banned, but Chogner is also up there. Malik is also up there as well. There's so many great picks that are still available. And it actually looks like Vietnam has switched out their mid laner XP for a bug. It looks like something wasn't quite working for them. So we're going to see whether or not this fresh change in roster is going to shake up Chinese Taipei.
And as we talked about, Arm and Lindis being picked up, so Flash, pick up the Flash here. We know Flash is such a good counter into a marksman. If you get the Flash with a Violet, that is such a deadly combination. Flash and Violet is going to do so much work in it. You don't even have to pick the Violet though. You can pick Flash along with a key support that you want to pick up, like maybe potentially Alice. Alice with Flash is going to work out pretty well. Oh, Malik Chognar instead will be picked up here. And they secure 2 critical side laners. Malik, you know, being a huge ultimate with his shock there, and Chognar being a huge counter to him. So taking away the counter to Malik is a pretty smart draft by Vietnam so far.
I absolutely agree. And these 3 heroes that Vietnam has on their side right now are really quite tanky, and they're going to be able to provide quite a bit of heal for the two heroes that have not yet been picked. So they need a jungler and they need a mid lane on their side. So they can afford to go quite squishy, maybe like a Slims or maybe a Violet for Team Vietnam. And they could even go with something like a Flash Crixie. Oh, Crixie's gonna be picked away by way over there.
But you can get the Flash here. The thing is Crixie works well in the Flash because if he jumps in and tries to punch her, she can easily hit him with the Mischief and the Nature's Wrath to knock him up and put him in a really tough spot. And of course activate Moonfall to then just hit him multiple times there. So Crixie can work into the Flash if played properly, but they're gonna go with Liliana and Violet here. This is a very strong late game composition along with two soul laners that can help in the early game, secure the early game, allow the Violet and Liliana to scale here. So pretty smart draft by Vietnam so far, very balanced draft, but we know Arm is extremely strong in the early game, but Malik can hold his own in the side lane against the Arm here. So let's see what the last pick is going to be. Could be potentially be a Scud pick because Scud is really good, or maybe they might go with Ari to get the assassin and try to get in there to get the kill, but Scud looks a little better because the amount of burst damage he can do onto the Violet and Liliana.
That's true. Scud has been just tearing through the squishy enemies. We've seen him time and time again diving in and then using his ultimate, pushing back and disrupting the entire enemy composition. It really, really splits up the enemy team and allows your assassins to pick off the remnants.
Yeah, or maybe, Lover get back on that Lubu, Lubu has one of his strong, but no, they're not going to do that. They're going to go with the Scud as we predicted, and that's a really good bursty composition there. You have that Sunshine from Alice, you have the knockoff from the Crixie, you have the Snare from RM, and then Scud has that Furious Charge stun as well. So honestly, a lot of potential combos coming from Chinese Taipei, but also Vietnam. The Death Embrace is going to be absolutely critical because when you turn the Death Embrace on and Liliana jumps in with Foxhorn, activates a Reiki shot, and that Reiki shot is going to hit you if you're stuck in that Death Embrace, and that person is going to be dead meat when that combo is pulled off, and then you got to worry about the Malik shock ultimate as well coming down upon you. So Vietnam absolutely has a great counter engage mechanism against their opponent, but if Alice lands a critical hissy fit onto the Malik and Liliana and prevents them from activating their ultimates, that's going to be crucial. But Pro E on that Chalknar. Again, Pro E didn't make that big of a difference in the last game on Chalknar, so he needs to pull it through and make sure he's in the right place at the right time to counter all of the CC and especially the Alice ultimate coming out. That Chaos Protection needs to be there to counter the hissy fit.
Pro E is going to be absolutely crucial in this fight. I agree. He needs to have great positioning and he needs to use his Chaos Protections right on top of those hissy fits, or maybe even protect it because it renders your team invulnerable to crowd control for the next about 0.75 seconds after it's activated. So Pro E, all the eyes on you. All the eyes are on you, man.
Actually, with the latest patches, it's buffed to 1 second now, so that's why Chalknar has came back into the meta because 1 second is a very long time to get anti-CC. So we can see the matchups now. It's gonna come down to, I think, Pro E. The supports are gonna be absolutely critical, and of course, the Snare from Fanta. Again, he's an amazing aura player, and in Gao on this Omen, we have not seen Gao play Omen, so I'm super excited to see what a difference he'll make once Omen turns that into that level 4.
Yeah, and Team Vietnam over here has a very great scaling composition with the Liliana and the Violet dealing intense damage towards the late game. So I'm going to be really looking forward to seeing whether or not Fanta can pull off some really nice flicker snares, maybe under the tower potentially for some extra snaps to try to focus down those key targets, especially if it gets to late game.
Man, I love when teams do that. He got a cleave on 3 minions, and then Liliana landed the Shining Light onto 3 minions. Well, that means Liliana is able to clear a lot faster now and allow her to rotate and help Violet clear her jungle. That's exactly how you want to play in mid lane. Every pro team is doing that right now because a faster clear route gives you a faster rotation, which means more pressure on the river, which is exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, Liliana is quite weak early on, but look at Lover over there being engaged on by 2 members of Team Vietnam. Is going to be brought dangerously low, but he is going to be backing off under that tower.
Time that energy surge perfectly to secure the Vision Sequel there. What mechanical playmaking from a Team Vietnam. Look, they're starting to poke down that tower already because they know how low Lover is, but look at the rotation coming over from Chinese Taipei.
And Namjoon over there is going to be stunned by the sunshine, but there isn't enough follow-up damage, and he is going to be able to escape unscathed. Look at Gao over there hiding in Team Chinese Taipei's jungle.
Yeah, definitely there. Phantom knows that he can easily out-trade the Omen. Melee does not stand a chance against Arm because of her passive and amount of health regen she gets every time her little lion piece hit the heroes there. And as a result, they're going to be able to put a lot of pressure. And look at that. Wow, that flare comes out just in the nick of time for Gao to jump out of the way and not get hit by that jumping lion CC.
And take a look at how both teams are positioning themselves right now. It is 2 minutes and the Abyssal Dragon has just spawned. Team Vietnam is going to be trying to do some damage on it, but there are 4 members of Chinese Taipei over there in the bottom lane, so Team Vietnam is going to be forced to back up a little bit and hold off on that dragon.
Yeah, definitely there. That's really good how both teams posture on Dragon and basically tell the other opponents, you want to take Dragon, I'm going to be right here waiting for you, and I can potentially steal it or turn it against you. So that's why teams, they don't take Dragon unless they have an advantage, unless they poke down the side laner or they poke down the mid laner. That's the key there. Or they take mid lane farm, get level 4, and then rush the Dragon. Those are some of the key strategies that we see there. But look at this, the Moonfall level 4 is going to be used here to outpush Bug, but Bug is able to take the health glyph and be able to regen his life right back, and as a result, rotate the dragon to make sure that Chinese Taipei does not take it.
And see, Bug over there only had a sliver of XP, meaning that he had just hit level 4. So he is able to use his unpredictable and lethal clocks to get his way out of there. Lover's going to be in a bit of a tough position, and the Death Suppressor is going to come, and that is going to be the first blood for Bug on the side of Team Vietnam.
Yeah, what a nice rotation there. That 3-man, like I said, that 3-man rotation is key. We saw Team China do it, and Vietnam is doing it now. They are converting that into kills, and as a result, they're able to get, they try to need to put up Dragon, but Chinese Taipei is going to sneak the Abyssal Dragon right underneath them, and that is not worth the trade there. Abyssal Dragon is definitely worth more than 1 kill.
Yeah, granted, first blood does give you a little bit additional gold when you do get it, but there is going to be a wave crash in the tower, which Team Vietnam is going to clear very easily.
Yeah, Team Vietnam, they have to make sure they don't lose the objective game. Every time they get a kill, they don't really convert that into any objective. Again, they were ahead in kills against Team China, and I feel like when they have these kills, they need to pressure. They need to convert these kills into map control and continually pressure their enemy team and play like you're ahead, not play like you're behind. So something that Vietnam needs to be careful of. Look at this rotation by Chinese Taipei. 4-man rotation down to bottom tower.
I love how neither of these teams are really forcing any fights. They're both playing pretty conservatively, but looks like Chinese Taipei is going to get the first tower of the game. Despite losing that first blood, that was definitely worth it to get a tower and the Abyssal Dragon. Very, very well played by Chinese Taipei.
Yeah, what a macro play. Again, Vietnam losing the macro play here, which is devastating for them. That's something they have to make sure they don't give a free tower and basically an uncontested dragon as well. They can't be doing that. They're going to start to slowly fall behind, but the gold is not that big of a lead right now for Chinese Taipei. So the next fight is going to really determine who's going to take it ahead here.
I actually quite like the roster switch above over here. It is just like Liliana's ability, a little bit unpredictable because Chinese Taipei doesn't really have any information on this player. So I do think sometimes it's worth it to just change up the roster to get something fresh. But the move is going to come out, and the hit team is going to come in. Kian is going to be so low. Wei is going to be low as well, forced to back off, and Pro E is going to fall to soar.
Yeah, Pro E went a little in too hard there, and Kian gets out of position, and look at the rush coming from Lindis there, securing the kill. What aggressive and beautiful play by Soar there.
Yeah, that was an amazing double kill, and that is exactly what Chinese Taipei wants, and what Team Vietnam does not want. You do not want to be feeding the enemy team's jungler and their marksman this early into the game.
Yeah, you don't want a Lindis getting ahead of a Violet there. That was devastating to give Lindis that kill, and Violet falling. It means she's going to fall behind and farm, and Lindis is going to continue to farm, and the dragon is right back up. The second dragon going over to Chinese Taipei gives them a nice level lead. Look at it, level 10, level 8, and look at the side of Vietnam. The maximum is level 8 on their side. So you can tell they are starting to fall behind, and they have to make sure they don't continue to feed Chinese Taipei and give them more of a lead.
And Chinese Taipei has 5 members around that mid lane, kind of posturing towards the top. It is 6 minutes, so the Darkslayer is spawning, but I don't think that they're going to be this overconfident to go for it this early into the match. Instead, they're going to be waiting and seeing if any members of the Vietnamese team are going to be a little bit out of position, but instead they're just going to back off, reset, and clear some jungle.
Yeah, definitely here. This is what I like what Vietnam's doing though. That Liliana and Vi, they're rotating together in the jungle, sharing experience and gold here because they need to make sure they maximize as much gold as possible to get their power spike, especially in the late game. But Namchin's gonna be a really tough spot. Hasevin comes down. He's gonna have to use ultimate disengage, but he does do it in time. They're able to chase him, but he gets out. Wow, he's able to survive a 4-man rotation onto him. That was an amazing play by Namchin.
It was not looking very good for him, but Kian is going to be a little bit out of position, so low. And looks like they are. He is going to be died. He is so low. Lover barely does not get the kill, but they are able to get a kill onto Pro E. Instead, Kian is being chased. What were you doing over there? Why did you not just get out? Sora is going to be able to clean him up.
Yeah, he got a little stuck there. He stopped for a second. The movement stopped for a slight second for some reason, and as a result, Sora was able to catch right up with him. But we have the passive from Lindis there coming out the bush, give it the extra speed. But look at that, Vietnam is totally losing their objectives, and look at the engage there. Oh my goodness, the snare is onto Namchin, but look at the bear he's getting. Gao's gonna come in there, but he's gonna fall. He has to back off immediately here. Bug and Namchin's gonna fall. They have to retreat at this point and make sure they don't continue to give any more deaths over. And now 2K gold lead for Chinese Taipei.
Wei was so low there in the exchange, but he stayed there anyway, and he was able to get the pick off onto Gao. That was so great, and it shows the power of Crixie's range. That Mischief has an insanely long range, so even if you're that low, you can still be huge and be such and contribute so well to those team fights and be able to finish it off.
Yeah, that's why Liliana slightly fell off in the meta because they kind of nerfed the range of the Shining Light, and as a result, Crixie was able to come back in because the range of her Mischief, like you said, is pretty solid compared to a lot of other mages, and that's why Crixie kind of jumped into the meta as we've seen at the World Cup here, and why she's playing to such high proficiency.
Sora over here is going to be soloing that Abyssal Dragon with a little bit of help from Lover. That is going to be the third Abyssal Dragon for Chinese Taipei. What an incredible focus on those objectives, bringing them to about 3K gold ahead of Team Vietnam.
Yeah, look at the level lead. It is pretty devastating. So Vietnam needs to not fight here. They need to back off and make sure they just catch up in level parity, because 3 Abyssal Dragons stacked for Chinese Taipei means that they have a massive lead there that they cannot continue to give them. So Vietnam needs to just rotate, make sure they take their jungle, they don't give over any of the jungle to Chinese Taipei, and stay in the game and don't lose too much gold.
Ian just got his Ranker over there, which is really good, and giving him some armor pierce against the relatively tanky composition of Chinese Taipei. So that is going to be very helpful, especially in this early game, because he does get more armor pierce with each level that he gets. The move ball is going to be used, but it's not really on anyone right now, and both teams are just kind of going to reset with neither team losing a member.
Yeah, definitely here. The key now for Vietnam, for them to turn this around, is they have to do that Liliana, Violet, and Omen combo. Omen has to get a perfect Death's Embrace onto Sora. If they can take out the Lindis immediately, you know, they can lock her down in Death's Embrace and be able to turn the fire. And look at the snare there. Namchin's gonna take so much damage. She's not gonna be able to survive. No one's there to help him, and he's gonna have to fall and give over another death to Sora of all people. And now that means Sora's gonna get ahead 14, level 14, and a lot more items here. He's so much. Look at the amount of damage he's doing on that tower.
Yeah, Namchin has been a little bit consistently out of position. He was out of position there in the bottom lane and really narrowly escaped death just a minute or two ago. So it is very not wise to give over to that kill to Sora. And it looks like Chinese Taipei is going to be starting the Dark Slayer, but they're going to be backing off, seeing as Pro E has vision. OM is going to be in that bush.
Oh,
the snare is going to come on, and that is going to be another kill for Sora onto Pro E.
Yeah, you definitely have to watch that snare though. Look at that. Sora's able to trade right back with the buy there. Oh my goodness. Wow, Bug is able to save the life of his buddy Keem there, because that Scud was trying to engage really hard but fell right away.
That was so lucky for him to escape with just a sliver of HP. I could barely even see the green over there. That was an incredible escape. But he really has to be careful of his positioning next time, because he might not be so lucky the next time he gets ganked. Yeah, definitely. I'm looking for Omen to make a difference with his Death Embrace. We haven't really seen him to use that ultimate to really turn around these key team fights, and that's what's going to come down to. I think that's the only chance that Vietnam has to come back in these fights. They've got to get on that back line, got to lock down Sora, and then everyone focus the Lindis, and they can win this fight. We see the gold lead continues to widen. Omen is going to be dragging out that Abyssal Dragon pretty wise at this point, because there are 4 members of Team Chinese Taipei posturing around. They're looking to get their 4th Abyssal Dragon of the game. They are so dragon focused, which means that their gold lead is just slowly been widening. It's about 3k gold right now, and if they get an Abyssal Dragon, it'll be another 500-600 more.
Yeah, definitely here. This is, but you know, Vietnam is not that behind. They can win the next fight. Again, Aram is going to play a critical role with the snares here. But look at Namchin, he's in a position here. Wei is getting low. Kim is going to back out just in time. The shot ultimate comes out, but no, it is not enough. Chinese Taipei is going to secure these extra kills, but Sora is pretty low. But Pro is going to fall. Look at that, 1300 plus damage coming out crit from the Lindis here. And OM and Namchin is going to continue to trade back and forth. But look at that, another tower falls, and now it's 4 to 5 towers for Chinese Taipei.
I really think the key to that fight was that Wei was just out of position there on that Crixie. He has to be cognizant that he does not have the same kind of movement ability, but Namchi is going to be caught out. Sora is going to be able to get another kill and be legendary. Hien, however, is going to escape unscathed, knowing that his teammate is dead no matter what he does.
You do not want to feed all of those deaths over to the Hyper Carry. Look at that, what a beautiful snare there. No chance, Gao is going to fall, and Glover just finished Omni Arm, so that means Scud is going to do so much damage and burst damage on against his opponents. They have to watch out his positioning there, because he's going to want to come from behind or on the side and get onto the Liliana or the Violet. And look at the amount of damage Sora is doing this Dark Slayer. Oh my goodness, he's taking it so fast, and this is not looking good for Team Vietnam.
Yeah, it's a 5v2 right now, and because Chinese Taipei knows that they don't have any waves to push with, they instead go for the Dark Slayer, the ultimate global objective, allowing them to push with the next few waves to maintain that advantage, win some fights potentially if Vietnam very stupidly decides to engage on them while they have the buff. So Chinese Taipei is really, really looking good right now.
Yeah, Shield of Loss has been completed on Arm. It's going to give so much extra defensive stat, as well as Muramasa completed on Lindis. That Pierce is going to help out and do so much now. Look at how fast Sora is just cleaning this jungle right now. He is so ahead of everyone in the game. Keen has finally turned level 15, but he needs a lot more farm to catch up with the damage output that Sora has on Lindis.
And look at Chinese Taipei over there waiting their time in that top lane. But it looks like they're going to be pushing the bottom lane potentially. They have that mini wave there, but all but 4 members of Team Vietnam are going to be there to try to clear their wave and to defend it.
Yeah, definitely here. What they need to do now, they need to use what Violet and Liliana is so good with when it comes to defense, is wave clear from afar and from a safe distance. They need to keep clearing this wave and make sure they don't lose any of their high ground towers here. They're going to lose, wow, look how fast that tier 2 tower just drops from the damage coming out from Scud and Lindis there.
Yeah, I think Fenton needs to get a pretty good unleash over there with all 3 of his Ravenous Beasts. That is going to be able to stun the Vietnamese team for 1 second, and it does have an incredible range as well, so that is going to be amazing as siege in the tower. He can follow that up with a snare then on one of the key targets, and that will be crucial to win the fight. Look at that hissy fit coming out over there. Namchi does a little bit out of position. And the heal's going to be popped. Wow. He's going to be forced to use his shock to come out, and the Chaos Reaction is going to be popped as well. But Arm is going to fall, and that is going to be a high ground tower for Chinese Taipei, and a second high ground tower potentially in that mid lane. They don't have really anyone attacking it, but looks like they're falling up. Namchin is going to be brought a little bit low over there, but they are going to be focusing the tower finally.
Sora just got 2 kills and taking down the tower. They have to focus down Sora. Sora has the most go. He just picked up Ancestral Glory as well, so that means he's going to revive, and now it's going to be that much harder to kill him. The team has to focus their efforts and shut down Lindis, because if Lindis is alive in all these fights, he's going to be able to carry. He took 2 towers so quickly and got 2 kills. This is not looking good. There's so much gold resting on Sora here that Vietnam has to figure out a way to counter this Lindis and make sure that she's not able to carry the team. And look at that, the Staff of No completed on the Crixie. That's going to mean the burst damage she already provides is going to do even more with that extra pierce, that magic pierce that she has with that item.
That's true, and with 2 high ground towers, Chinese Taipei is at a massive advantage, because those siege minions that spawn, those super minions that spawn when you have the high ground towers have more health and do more damage than the regular siege minions, but they actually give less gold. So it puts you a little bit further ahead in the economy game, but Gao's going to be caught out, and that is going to be a kill per way.
Omen just fell off, just melted so quickly in less than 2 seconds here. And Lover putting himself in a tough spot. He's got to be careful. He jumps out to safety there. And he's a little over anxious and over aggressive there. Got to be careful. But this is their chance here to push down the last high ground tower because Fanta can snare right underneath that tower and they can take advantage of the damage trade that's going to happen from that snare.
Yeah, there's still 20 seconds until Gao comes back to life, so Chinese Taipei really needs to leverage this with the wave that's crashing in here in the middle, potentially take a really good fight, and the Moonfall Flicker is going to come in.
Oh my
Shan is going to be
goodness.
so low. That is their carry taken out of the picture. Namchin is going to be brought down, but Ohm is going to be a little bit less than half health, and their super minions over there in the top lane of the core, they should be focusing the tower over there, but they are so low. Tower lower is so low, but looks like that is going to be the core, and the game goes to Team Chinese Taipei.
Yeah, what beautiful play there. Again, Fanta on that Arum, jumping in there and locking down, snaring Keem underneath his own core. Violet falls immediately, and that secures them the game. Such decisiveness and beautiful play by Chinese Taipei. You can see Vietnam is looking a little losing some hope now. Their energy is down. They need to get right back in this game after losing against Team China, losing game 1 and 1 game from being eliminated and going home with the bronze medal. They have to refocus and try to come back here because they are the last hope of Southeast Asia, the #1 team for Southeast Asia here. They're gonna have to really reset and think about their next game.
That's true, and I think it is at this point in the competition that we're really starting to see the mental toll taking place on these teams. They've been playing basically all day, and we're seeing mistakes that we normally wouldn't see being made by a team of this caliber. We saw Namchin being caught out a couple of times over there, not very wise, so it might be the pressure that's getting to them.
Yeah, you can see there, Soar 11 kills. We talked about this. Almost 15,000 gold. You never want to give a Lindis that much gold and allow Lindis to get that ahead because it is going to be just devastating them on that. No Frost Cave even built on Lindis, just pure damage for the most part here, and why Soar was able to clear and rotate so fast. And this is something they need to pay attention to and make sure that they don't lose these trades early. And giving up an Abyssal Dragon, giving up a free tower, Vietnam needs to fix their rotation because that has been a point of weakness in their match against Team China and another point of weakness now against Chinese Taipei.
That's true, the macro game is really something Vietnam needs to improve on if they want to have a chance against Team Chinese Taipei, or if they even want to have a chance against the People's Republic of China if they do happen to make it to the finals. So absolutely, that is a hurdle that Vietnam needs to get over. Let's take a look at this damage. Look at Soar doing 34% of his team's damage, over a third.
Yeah, that's what happens if you feed the hypercarry jungler there. 105,000 damage to heroes. That is just massive. You can see Arm there doing exactly what Arm should do as Fanta, getting the snares under tower and taking most of the damage. If you see an Arm doing that, then you know that they're using their kit to exactly how it should be played there. But and the assist coming from OM as well. And OM playing on this Alice here, so they're not switching up their roles. Fanta and OM being able to play different roles with each other, which is pretty impressive, honestly, from a team from Chinese Taipei.
Yeah, and I actually quite like Bug. Despite losing this first match, they're still definitely in this competition, Suijay. Bug, he has 100% kill participation, meaning that he was kind of like the playmaker. He was kind of shaking up the competition, and he was definitely always there. He's definitely a skill player. He's not...
Oh, what a good game. Gila. Chinese Taipei dia menang ya di game pertama. Lu lihat KDA-nya Selin di sini 11-0.
3. Ini Indonesia punya damage output yang sangat gede ya. Dia
Sangat besar.
3%. KDA-nya 11-03. Yang gue suka adalah build-nya ini dia nggak pakai frost cap.
Nggak pakai frost
Dia
cap.
Omni Arms langsung.
Attack is the best defense, bro.
Dan dia tahu bahwa buat apa gue frost cap, orang gue nggak akan ngejar sesuatu.
Benar.
Malah nggak bisa lari. Gajah emang bisa, tapi Gajah itu emang udah mutlak susah dikejar karena dia punya skill anti control.
Iya.
Dan Violet pun gak usah dikejar, pasti dia akan nge-roll untuk ofensif.
Pastinya.
Kenapa dia nge-build Omni Arms ketimbang Frost Cap gitu.
Iya, gue setuju. Dan kalau kita lihat lagi juga kayak Malo di sini benar-benar diajar habis-habisan sama tim dari Chinese Taipei. Terus kayak Omennya berkali-kali tadi gue lihat ada pergerakan yang cukup boosted juga. Sering banget kejebak, sering banget keciduk Omennya. Terus kayak akhirnya itu bisa jadi kesulitan untuk tim dari Vietnam. Benar-benar ngerepotin banget. Dan akhirnya tadi pas tim fight itu gimana caranya Arum itu bisa nargetin ke arah Violet. Violet ini benar-benar nggak dikasih free hit tadi. Dan terjadinya tuh lebih sering fightnya ada di kayak bus-bus gitu, dan itu untungin banget untuk ini Lindis.
Iya pasti. Itulah kenapa Lindis
sampai 11-0
dan dia bisa dapat Omni Arms di item keempat. Itu super duper kaya sih pasti.
Super duper kaya. Omni Arms ya kan, itu udah berarti satu poin di mana Lindisnya tuh udah bener-bener hyper carry. Udah nggak butuh frostcap karena kemarin juara AWC aja itu dia mainnya frostcap.
Tuh.
Iya, dia bikin Soul River terus pakai frostcap juga, cuman ini nggak ada.
Lindis frostcap itu bukan berarti dia Lindis defensif.
Enggak.
Karena frostcap itu ketika dia pakai sama archer atau warrior seperti Zepis, Nakrot gitu, frostcap itu jadi item ofensif.
Item ofensif, gue setuju.
Walaupun statnya itu def, tapi yang diambil itu dari statusnya yang pure damage itu harus kena terus-terusan. Kan kalau itu pure damage sakit banget tuh, berarti ke Arum. Walaupun tebal tapi pure damage tetap aja.
Iya.
Dan gimana caranya si Malo itu ngehindarin singanya si Arum itu.
Ya, kita lupakan game pertama. Sekarang kita bakal masuk ke game kedua antara Chinese Taipei melawan Vietnam, dimana ini adalah 1 poin lagi harusnya untuk Chinese Taipei untuk melaju ke final. Dan kalau misalkan Vietnam kalah, Vietnam berarti harus puas di posisi ketiga. Ya, dan kita bakal lanjut ke final nanti.
Langsung masuk ke final lawan Cina ya?
Iya, lawan Cina ya, China lawan udah. Chinese Taipei. Ya. Dan ada Binks di situ yang udah di-banned.
Tuh.
Ini Binks emang tadi juga performanya cukup bagus ya sebagai Ras. Ras. Gue nggak tahu kenapa seneng banget nyebut Ras tuh Binks. Karena emang mirip ya.
Kebalik ya.
Dan Valheim time, nomor Valheim time. Karena emang Valheim ini benar-benar salah satu hero yang menyebalkan, annoying banget di lane.
Di sini pasti gue rasa harus ada band Lindis karena untuk respect kepada tim Taipei ya tadi.
Benar. Soar itu main Lindisnya parah banget sih. Dia emang posisinya gue nggak ngerti lagi ya. Dan kebetulan tadi tim fighter sering banget di area jungle. Itu nguntungin banget sama Lindis sih. Jadi kayak dia masuk bus, terus lari, masuk bus, lari lagi, kayak bolak-balik gitu doang. Ada gerak juga di situ. Sementara sepertinya tim dari Vietnam kayak masih bingung nih mau ban apa.
Karena ini nyawa terakhir mereka.
Kesempatan terakhir mereka, dan mereka juga udah main dari pagi gitu ya kan.
Ini 3 tim ini Taipei, Vietnam, dan China nih dari pagi ya.
Iya.
Enaknya tuh China tinggal nungguin di
Grand Final, dan dia udah ini ya. Udah istirahat dan mereka bisa nonton.
Iya,
bisa nonton. Bisa nganalisis lawan mereka nantinya siapa, itu mainnya kayak gimana.
Itulah enaknya ketika turnamennya mode lower bracket dan upper bracket. Kalau kita bisa menang di upper bracket secara beruntun, kita di ending bisa nungguin lawan kita yang di lower bracket dengan gampang gitu.
Benar.
Bisa predik, bisa istirahat dulu.
Iya, gue setuju. Jadi kayak ini di China sendiri udah satu advantage sih, kayak lu bisa lihat dua musuh lu tuh playstyle-nya gimana sih di detik-detik penghabisan ini ya kan. Atau
Lindis,
oke, benar-benar respect di sini. Dan Omen, padahal Omen tadi mainnya performanya kurang bagus menurut gua. Karena sering banget dia sendiri kayak ketangkep gitu. Kita lihat sini sekarang first pick dari Taipei harusnya bergerak ke arah Senial karena Senial free. Oh, Arum lagi ternyata. Arum yang bakal diambil untuk tim Taipei.
nih? Pasti mereka ngamanin jungler atau mid lane.
Atau Senial. Senial lah
Iya,
free di sini.
Senial free.
Ini benar-benar gue pengen lihat main Senial juga karena
Atau
Senial
bisa aja
lepas.
Senial ditaruh di akhir nanti nih. Kita lihat kayak gimana. Soalnya walaupun kita first pick Senial, itu bisa aja jadi kayak apa ya? Jadi kayak gampang di counter gitu.
Benar.
Kalau ada Senial kasih kill growth.
Benar gue
Kayak
setuju.
gitu.
Kalau nggak Airi.
Airi
Jadi kalau
mungkin.
lo pengen
Yang-
Angelic Splendor udah tinggal dikasih
Iya.
Shuriken.
Tipikal. Oh,
Ya,
Senial dapat.
benar, Senial Ryoma.
Satu udah dapet.
Berarti lawannya Ryoma tuh biasanya kalau nggak Airi
bisa.
kill growth.
Kill growth,
Zuka atau Maloh sekarang bisa di-pick sama tim Taipei. Tuh lihat ini para playernya juga udah exhaust banget mukanya. Udah pada tired
Tapi
banget.
ini Senial bisa main dua role sih. Dia bisa main bisa lane ataupun observer.
Ataupun di DS lane.
Oh ya.
Ya dan Timmy ternyata dan juga Violet untuk Soar. Soar di sini kalian main Violet ya. Tadi setelah lindisnya yang sangat spektakuler 11-0. Wah gila sih. Itu udah boleh jadi panutan kesekian ya di para challengers Indonesia yang masih nonton di Valor TV pastinya.
Oke, di sini udah ada Timmy dan Violet. Ini gue suka banget nih kombinasi Timmy Violet. Jadi ketika lu main Violet ada Timmy, tetap aman aja gitu, mau ngerol ke depan juga.
Yoi.
Tapi asal benar-benar gak skakmat ngerol ke depannya.
Iya, dia berarti
bisa aman.
dia udah boleh ngetim sama gue nih Soar nih. Karena dia kalau misalnya roll ke depan, gue juga tim roll ke depan soalnya. Gue kalau main Violet rollnya ke depan selalu. Nggak pernah mundur gue anaknya. Dan ya, Alice dan juga Tulen di situ tampaknya untuk Vietnam.
Ini belum, Ryomanya bisa jungler atau
Iya,
bisa
masih
lane.
common, masih flex juga, masih flex pick ini jatuhnya.
Iya, masih fleksibel.
Dan lo lihat di situ udah sampai kayak merem-merem gitu.
Udah
Itu
capek,
ngantuk. Gue yakin.
Papa.
Itu bisa dipastikan ngantuk tuh kan.
Capek, Pak, bentar.
Ini udah titik darah penghabisan. Mereka memperjuangkan pengorbanan mereka setelah melewati qualifier di region mereka. Habis itu mereka main di Asian Games.
Tuh.
Di ajang Asian Games ini untuk mengharumkan nama bangsa mereka. Dan kita lihat 2 pick terakhir di sini di Taipei sendiri. Bentar lagi bakal di pick harusnya. Udah tinggal 5 detik tersisa. Apakah yang bakal di pick di situ? Oh, Lubu dan Krixi.
Krixi ya.
Ini pick yang cukup ofensif sih kalau menurut
Ini
gua.
ofensif banget.
Ya, ini Lubu kita tahu kayak gas terus norem ya.
Ini 4 hero ofensif, Violet, Timmy, Krixi dan Lubu ya. Ini bagus banget dan
Oh, Slims ternyata,
Oke.
Slims out.
Karena yang tadi gue udah bilang seperti game sebelumnya bahwa kalau udah kayak game terakhir gini, udah kayak nentuin tiket buat masuk ke final, lu mau gak mau harus ngasih objektif yang bagus gitu.
Ya,
Hero objektif tuh ya Archer doang menurut gua, karena kalau lu main Nakrot itu udah kayak Nakrot Zephyr tuh kayak udah main strategi ganking maksimal.
ya dan itu arahnya lebih ke early game ketimbang late
early
game.
Early game menit 5 menit 6 lu bisa bikin musuh miskin, bikin Archer miskin, ya lu pasti ya enak buat kedepannya.
Iya, itu winning condition udah di lu banget dah pokoknya ya.
Betul.
Dan kita tahu Slims itu diuntungin dengan pasifnya yang bisa piercing
Pierce,
ya di tiap hit ketiganya. Makanya ini kalau bergerak ke late game itu bakal jadi bagus banget. Apalagi kita tahu ada Alice dengan Sunshine-nya, dengan friendship-nya, dengan hisi fit-nya. Itu benar-benar skill set yang mumpuni menurut gue untuk team fight.
Tapi gue di sini kayak lebih condong ke arah Vietnam maka menang. Jadi kayaknya kita bakal lebih lama.
Ya, kita
podcast game-nya. Karena gue suka banget sama Slims dengan Alice di sini.
ya belum lagi lo harus ingat ada stun juga dari Ryoma. Kalau misalkan di combo sama Alice terus si
Tuh.
siapa si Senial datang juga untuk ngasih shieldnya, mecahin shieldnya, itu pasti damage-nya bakal sakit banget. Ya dan kalau gitu kita kayaknya bakal masuk ke game sebentar lagi yang bakal di cast oleh cast yang ada di venue. Just enjoy the stream.
Best heroes, Lubu. I can't wait to see how OM is going to play this team into this competition on the side of Vietnam here. But we have to not forget the amazing combo between Keen, Gao, and Namchin. That combo is going to be devastating along with Pro E Sunshine Stun as well.
Let's hop into the second match between Chinese Taipei and Vietnam. We'll see whether or not Chinese Taipei is going to be able to clear the clean 2-0 sweep and earn themselves a place in the finals of the esports demonstration event.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at Ryoma doing so much early aggressive. And look at Namchin being caught out here, and the Pooty Poots potentially will land at full hit, and that's gonna be so much damage, taking down to half health already. And beautiful trade here by Chinese Taipei against Vietnam's aggression.
Yeah, both teams right now are going to be invading the other team's red buffs. Looks like Fanta is going to be trying to save it, but to no avail. Kian is going to be able to pick up that red buff very, very easily. They're going to try to attack that tower and get an early lead, and Fanta's going to be dangerously low. That's going to be an early first blood. That is a first blood for Gao onto Fanta.
You gotta be careful again. I talked about this 3-man combo, the stun from Ryoma, the sunshine, the flying spear. He didn't stand a chance. Fanta was just deleted underneath the tower. That is under the 1 minute 20 mark. That was around the 1 minute mark, and you're getting killed underneath your tower. That is just a crazy combination there.
Yeah, the flying spear is just going to barely miss.
Oh
He's
my
going to
goodness.
flicker over there and get a 3-man Pooty boost. What a great mechanical play, but the bottom tower is already at half HP. This early into the game when the towers have extra damage protection, that is really saying something for the tower pushing prowess of Team Vietnam.
Yeah, I mean, the Ryoma plays have been just amazing to watch from all these teams. But the Abyssal Dragon is spawning in 20 seconds though, so they need to make sure they heal up and reset and go back to the Dragon. They cannot give Chinese Taipei this Dragon because look at that. They're exerting so much pressure. Again, every single time when that Dragon is about to spawn, they get complete river control and set themselves up for the Dragon. So Vietnam needs to counter this and not give up a free Dragon.
Yeah, it really could go either way over here. Wei is going to be starting that Abyssal Dragon over there, but there are 4 members from each team who are on that respective side. It's going to be quite difficult to see who's going to be able to get it. OM is going to be getting a Pooty Poots on 2 members of that team. The Abyssal Dragon is going to go to Chinese Taipei. The Moonfall is going to fall. That Flicker is going to come out to try to get the kill, but Gao is going to escape with just 1 HP.
That was devastating. That snare there, level 4, just in the nick of time. Fanta gets a snare onto Keem there, and then they lock him down and kill him. That is devastating. They lose a dragon and a death there, and that's not what they want. It happened again for Vietnam, so they have to reset here, and they're going to lose the tower as well. That's not what they want. Again, this is a repeat deja vu of the last game, losing Abyssal Dragon, giving a death, and losing a tower. That is devastating. Puts them 1K goal behind already.
Yeah, especially when Vietnam is the early game team. You don't want to be falling behind. You're the early game team. You should be winning the early game, right? That is just so devastating. So they really, really need to come back ahead in this match if they want a chance of making it to the finals.
Yeah, again, I feel like they wasted so much time getting the bot tower down to half health. They should have just reset. After they got the kill on Fanta, they should have completely reset and then push out both the mid wave and the bot wave and then take complete river control and deny the aggressive dragon rotation that Chinese Taipei does every single time. And because they overstayed their welcome, as a result, they fall behind.
And that was such a beautiful snare by Arm onto the mid laner, onto the 2-lane, forcing him to die. But OM is going to be diving into 3 men, not the wisest way. His team is going to be there to follow up and save him from death.
Yeah, that was critical there. Again, Aram, this Fanta on Aram here has been playing so phenomenal. Every snare has made a difference and changed the tide of the team fight completely. One at the Abyssal Dragon, now one at that mid tower as well. This is something you have to be careful and watch out for.
And look at that collaboration on Team Chinese Taipei, giving that early blue buff wave. That, as you know, the blue buff gives you 20% extra cooldown reduction, so on a mage it is especially helpful.
Yeah.
And it also gives you that mana regeneration too, 2% a second.
Allows you to stay in the lane and not have to go home because of that mana reduction in that cooldown. And look at that, Namchin getting so much damage. Oh my goodness. He is going to have to ult away, but not in time. He's going to fall. And look at Pro E. He's getting so low, he has to back off as well. And XP has to run away. Look at the amount of damage Ray's already putting on the team. This is not looking good. Vietnam is reacting to the rotations of Chinese Taipei. Chinese Taipei is dictating the flow of the game, and as a result, they are winning these key fights because they're rotating as a 4-man unit first and engaging 4 versus 1 or 3 versus 1 on the side lanes, and then Vietnam is rotating to react, and as a result, they're playing the game of Chinese Taipei, not playing their own game, not trading at least, and trying to stay even instead of falling behind here.
Yeah, Chinese Taipei is just playing so well, bringing that gold lead to about 3,000 at this point. Even though they are the later, like the more steely team composition, they're in a very good position. They take the enemy team's blue buff. Looks like they're going to be posturing for the Abyssal Dragon right now.
Yeah, that was a mid stun there. Ryoma landed a beautiful Wailing Blade stun, and then the Flying Spirit came too late and did not land. If they landed a Flying Spirit and they basically combo and sequence their stun, they would have got these kills. So I feel like Vietnam has a chance to make a difference in these fights, but their synergy is a little off. It's very different to what we see them play earlier here. They gotta be able to reset and really talk to each other and communicate how they're gonna execute their combos.
Both teams are going to return to their kind of respective lanes. The roamers are going to be over there supporting their mid laners. The mid lane is always the most dangerous place in any of these games. Namchin is going to be brought a little bit low by Lover. He is going to be trying to use his Angelic Splendor to escape. He is going to be able to escape because Lover just used his knock-up, so he could not interrupt it.
Yes, that was good for Namchin there to do that, because with the knock-ups up, he can just easily get countered by. And look at this, another dragon rotation by Chinese Taipei. Every single time that dragon is up, they rotate to it like clockwork, just taking river control and dominating the map.
Look at them closing in on this mid lane tower. That snare under the tower is so beautiful by Fanta. XB is going to fall to OM. Namchin is going to be brought dangerously low. He's going to be able to use his melees to get away though, but they're fighting again, pushing into that second tower.
My
Namchin is going to fall. Pro E is going to fall as well. Chinese Taipei is unstoppable.
That's 4 kills, and they can potentially end this game here if Ryoma does not return to the home base to stop this wave. There's a siege minion coming down here. He's got to be careful, not far, but he's going to fall. This is going to be devastating. They can potentially end this game here right within less than 7 minutes of the game. This is devastating. The siege minion did fall, and as a result, they're not going to be able to end this game, and Chinese Taipei going to have to back off. But that was devastating. That was 5 kills, another ace, the second ace of the entire day here at the Asian Games for Arena of Valor esports today, and that is just devastating for Vietnam. There are almost 7,000 gold behind, and it's only 7 minutes. If Chinese Taipei takes that Dark Slayer, it is going to be GG for Vietnam, and they're going to go home with that bronze medal.
Chinese Taipei played that so amazingly well, really pressuring the win at less than 7 minutes in the game. That is almost unheard of. I don't think I've ever seen a match end that shortly. But Vietnam just spawned right in time to save themselves from that loss.
Yeah, definitely here. You can see there, they're going to start positioning, push out the waves here, just take the Dark Slayer. So honestly, Vietnam's chances, they have to get a hat trick where they're able to get kills and take the Dark Slayer and steal it from Chinese Taipei. That's their only chance to really get back in this game, because if Chinese Taipei takes a Dark Slayer with this huge of a lead, this means that look at this rotation. Gao does not stand a chance. He's going to fall immediately there. The Teamy and the Lubu combo is just too much. This is going to be so hard to play against, because Teamy has his revive, has his Venom Bro ultimate there. He can bring Soar or Wei right back to life when they fall here. And then Fanta has that snare that can basically secure a kill if he lands it onto XB or Kin there. So they got to be careful. Look at, they're already getting the Dark Slayer. This is devastating. And Fanta, perfect there. Basically tanking all the damage and getting all the heal from his Ravenous Beast passive. Amazing decision making from Chinese Taipei. This is not looking good for Team Vietnam here. They have to execute their next play completely perfect. Look at, Lover is also taking an Abyssal Dragon. That's the 3rd Abyssal Dragon they're going to stack here. Complete objective control over Vietnam.
Chinese Taipei is just playing out of their minds because they have so much map dominance. 5 towers to Vietnam's 1 tower. They just have the entire map at their disposal. They have so many options. They chose to go for the Dark Slayer and went uncontested. They went for the Abyssal Dragon and went uncontested. And now they're going to be pushing in these towers, and Vietnam knows that they're so far behind that they shouldn't really put up that much of a fight. They
Oh my
go
goodness,
less, they
look
be
at
ace
that
again.
poke damage onto XB. Gets back immediately, and this is going to be devastating here. They have to try to get a kill there, but Gao's going to fall to the burst damage of Wei. It is too much. Phantom's going to try to get in there with a snare, but does not land it. The Jack Sparrow does come out to protect, but OM is getting low. However, Namchi's in trouble. Keem's in trouble as well. Brody's going to fall. Keem's going to fall, and that's going to be the game for Chinese Taipei. They are going to be your second team in the grand final to rematch against Team China and contest for the gold medal. Team Vietnam will go home with the bronze medal today.
Chinese Taipei shocking us with that incredibly well-played early game. Despite being more of a scaling competition, they absolutely surprised us with how out of their minds they played, taking a decisive 2-0 victory over Vietnam, a team that we thought had the potential to go all the way.
Yeah, I mean, the law of transfer properties, right? Chinese Taipei was decimated by Team China, and Vietnam took 1 game off Team China.
Yeah, congratulations untuk Chinese Taipei yang berhasil memenangkan matchnya antara Vietnam, Dan akhirnya Chinese Taipei harus bertemu lagi dengan China for the last time ya, bisa kita bilang, karena ini bisa dikatakan juga kayak penentuan terakhirnya mereka untuk menentukan siapa sih yang terbaik gitu, Chinese Taipei atau China di ajang Asian Games AOV ini ya. Waduh, gila.
Di game ini dari kedua tim udah nggak perlu dibahas sih dari segi grafiknya, pemilihan item, terus gameplaynya, tapi lebih kayak dibahas performa mereka tuh menurun karena kelelahan sih menurut gue.
Kelelahan, exhausting banget,
Iya,
kelihatan banget.
Ini tiga tim ini dan China yang nunggu di final ya, itu mereka main dari jam pagi banget.
Dari pagi tadi, dari jam 9.30.
Bahkan mungkin mereka prepare itu dari jam 7 kali.
Iya, belum lagi kalau ada pemanasannya ya kan di sana, kalau ada GR or something ya kan.
Ya.
Kita nggak tahu juga kejadiannya di venue seperti apa, dan kita lihat di sini.
Nah, di sini statistiknya ya. Di sini gue lihat permainan Violet cukup bagus. Dia nggak banyak kill karena skornya juga nggak terlalu banyak. Skor berapa itu? Ya cuma dikasih 2 loh Vietnam.
Iya, itu sisanya puasa semua ya.
Cuma dapat 2 kill dari Ryoma. Ini mereka langsung main objektif, mungkin tahu gitu bahwa pemain Vietnam udah kecapean nih, udah
langsung objektif aja
nggak usah diwarin.
Iya.
Kelihatan banget sih, tadi gue juga ngeliat pemain Vietnam ada yang udah capek banget ya kan?
Iya, kelihatan banget kayak sampai berkeringat gitu ya. Itu demi memperjuangkan dan mengharumkan nama negara mereka.
Itulah
di
mungkin
Asian Games.
Kalau kita bahas e-sport, perbandingan antara e-sport Asia dan e-sport luar negeri, kenapa luar negeri itu lebih kuat gitu ya, maksudnya sering juara, karena kita tuh nggak pernah kalah yang namanya strategi sama tim Eropa, tapi masalahnya adalah ketika fisik kita kalah gitu sama
fisik juga penting berarti
karena
ya.
Ketika udah game seperti ini, sekelas internasional seperti ini, itu ketika udah hampir ke final, mau nggak mau
lu harus butuh energi
prima gitu kan.
Iya.
Jembar-jembarnya harus bener-bener fit kan,
nggak gemeteran.
Iya. Itu bahaya banget.
Iya, dan kayak di luar tuh benar-benar gue ngeliatnya tuh kayak disiplin waktunya tuh bagus banget.
Jam tidur gitu kan.
Iya, jam tidur mereka tuh teratur. Walaupun latihannya mereka keras, cuman pengelolaan waktunya mereka benar-benar sangat bagus dan benar-benar sangat disiplin dari segi pro playernya.
Di pro playernya benar-benar jam tidurnya, pola makan, kayak ngerokok atau enggak gitu.
Iya, itu benar-benar diperhatikan.
Berpengaruh.
Iya, dan kalau gitu sepertinya kita bakal ada break dulu.
And welcome back to the 2018 Asia Games Esports Championship for Arena of Valor. I'm one of your hosts and co-caster, Jeff Sweetner, joined with Carol here, and we are in an exciting grand final event with Team China versus Chinese Taipei. But 8 teams have shown up today and played their hearts out, and we have came down to now the final 2 teams, and both of them are from the East Asia region, really showing so much pride for that region. I could not be more excited to who is able to walk home as the first ever gold medalist for the Asia Games here.
That's true. I'm so excited to be here. And now let's take a look at the bracket that got us all the way here to the finals.
Yeah, you can see it's been such a journey. You can see Team China, they're going undefeated in the upper bracket.
Oke, so challengers kita kembali lagi nih udah di final.
Iya, kita udah masuk grand final.
The final is here ya.
The final
Setelah
is here.
perjalanan panjang lu lihat lah ini match bracketnya.
Gue sampai
Panjang
pusing
sekali lah ya.
ngeliat bracketnya sumpah. Pusing banget gue ngeliat bracketnya.
Panjang banget ya perjalanan ini, apalagi nih jadi challenge tersendiri untuk Chinese Taipei. Lo lihat lah ada berapa kali dia main.
Iya, benar banget. Dan gue cukup pusing juga karena tim tuan rumah Indonesia belum mampu sampai di posisi grand final gitu.
Ya bener banget. Terus abis itu meskipun tim Indonesia berhasil mendapatkan 1 poin kemenangan atas Thailand, tapi emang belum berhasil maju ke
babak
babak selanjutnya. Tapi it's okay, kita tetap mendukung kalian guys.
Iya, gue tetap support kalian semua karena gue tahu effort yang udah kalian keluarin kayak gimana. Bener-bener kayak latihannya tuh keras banget.
Betul.
Dan kayak nggak apa-apa, kayak nothing tulus. Karena ini suatu pemulaan yang bagus menurut gue. Mereka dapat poin at least karena di game yang gue cast di sebelah tuh Indo lebih keras lagi lawannya, bener-bener nggak dapat poin sama sekali.
Dan ini masih ada perlawanan pas lawan Thailand ya. So
Yes. Oke.
Kenapa? Ada apa?
Ada apa? Oke.
So ini di final kali ini ada China versus Chinese Taipei.
China versus Chinese Taipei.
Lagi-lagi bertemu.
Untuk ketiga kalinya gue kayak apaan sih nih tim? Gue kayak apaan sih ketemu lagi lu lagi ya kan?
Ya, tapi ini tantangan banget sih ya buat
Tantangan
Chinese
banget,
Taipei
tantangan banget.
karena dia staminanya pastinya lebih capek daripada China ya. China kan.
Benar. China tadi break dulu.
Iya, betul.
Dapat advantage ya.
Cuman berapa menit doang breaknya?
Enggak, maksud gue dia kayak dapat
yang
break.
si Chinese Taipei cuma berapa menit doang breaknya. Dan si China ini lumayan lah ya.
Lumayan, dia dapat 3 game.
1 game ya.
2 game.
Ya. Dan ini ada pemain-pemain dari tim China.
Iya,
MC tadi banyak banget tuh pendukung dari MC di sini
Iya.
yang datang langsung ke venue, dan pastinya mereka senang banget ya ngelihat tim China berhasil langsung menuju ke final.
Iya, dan tim China sendiri tampak lebih segar karena emang dia tadi dapat istirahat yang
Benar.
cukup ya.
Dan perjalanan dia lebih mulus daripada tim Chinese Taipei karena dia
Iya.
menang-menang mulu kan, jadi cuma paling berapa kali tampil gitu kan.
Cuman 4 kali tampil total sama ini mungkin.
Ya, terus kalau Chinese Taipei sempat dikalah-kalahin terus, tapi terus habis itu menang lagi.
Iya,
Sampai ke babak
dramatis
sekarang
banget
ini,
Chinese Taipei ini.
naik turun. itu jalannya liku-liku lah ya.
Liku-liku. Terjal sekali. Cuman emang tadi pas di match terakhir tadi sih yang pas lawan Vietnam itu kayak match mental sih. Terus kayak Vietnam udah kelihatan mentalnya udah kayak udah drop, udah capek juga.
Capek juga ya.
Udah
Karena
capek dari
jedanya
pagi.
sebentar banget sih.
Jedanya sebentar banget, nggak logis banget itu untuk jeda menurut gue. Gue kalau main juga dikasih jeda cuma 3 menit tuh kayak lu cuma minum doang. Lu cuma minum sama ke toilet udah lu main lagi. Iya gak sih?
Jadi buat kalian-kalian yang bilang apa nih e-sport kok dibilang atlet gitu kan, emang latihannya apaan? Coba aja lu main seharian.
Coba aja lu main seharian dari pagi.
Tapi pakai otak gitu ya, maksudnya
Yang
yang pakai makro
otak.
ya, yang pakai makro bener-bener lu harus gimana
Ada
caranya ini buat
standarnya.
menang gitu kan.
Ada
Coba
kayak pencapaian ya, tiap hari harus ada grafiknya. Kalau nggak ada grafiknya lu bakal dituntut lebih keras lagi.
Jadi ya tetap aja makanya kita bilang atlet tuh emang karena effortnya juga sama.
Effortnya sama kayak
effort
atlet.
juga. Karena ini selain stamina juga butuh kesiapan mental juga, dan juga
Mental.
pastinya skill-skillnya kan itu sesuatu yang perlu dilatih kan.
Dilatih.
Gak cuman tiba-tiba lu karena keseringan main game lu
Benar.
langsung jago.
Enggak
Meskipun
gitu.
lu sering main game, lu belum tentu jago sebenarnya kan.
Iya, benar.
Ya kan?
Benar. Iya.
Itu talenta
Lu
juga.
hain gua nih. Lu hain
Enggak
gua
sih,
nih.
itu gue sih.
Oh.
Itu gue sih.
Gua kayak langsung.
Soalnya gue nengok ya.
Iya.
Sebenarnya itu gue sih.
Oh.
Ya, jadi butuh talenta juga.
Butuh talent juga.
Butuh dedikasi juga. Dan
Jadi
yang
nggak
pasti
semudah
butuh
kalian
attitude.
ngetik di comment section.
Yap.
Sorry banget nih, gua
Butuh
concern
karakter,
banget.
butuh attitude.
Iya, butuh attitude. Karena
Disiplin.
karena yang terbaik lah yang mampu menjadi julukan yang terbaik ya di sini.
Benar. So,
Dan Asian Games juga ini masih pertama kali gitu di cabang e-sport ini, jadi menurut gua masih suatu hal yang wajar.
terus kita harus mendukung penuh yang pastinya ya.
Karena kedepannya pasti bakal ada event-event lagi. Karena kalau udah kayak gini, pemerintah pasti ngelihat kalau
Ngelirik ya.
e-sport tuh berkembang banget. Dan tadi ada presiden dari ISPA juga, Koko Edilim.
Jadi ya lebih ke ternyata emang benar e-sport ini nggak kalah sama cabang olahraga yang lain.
Iya,
gitu kan. Cabang
terbukti
traditional sport.
Traditional
ya kan, yang
sport.
lain. Jadi e-sport ini ya nggak cuman orang sekedar main game gitu kan.
Iya.
Lu kan kalau main AoV tiap hari pun belum tentu lu bisa jago gitu kan.
Benar.
Tapi lu perlu kayak latihan juga.
Latihan.
Lu, mau ikutan vokap lu perlu latihan juga sama tim lu.
Bener
Terus
banget.
dedikasi juga.
Dedikasi,
Sampai
harus ada yang
ntar
dikorbanin.
masuk ke ANC sampai masuk ke ASL itu perjalanannya panjang ya.
Bahkan banyak juga pro player yang sampai ninggalin real life-nya, terus kayak dunia kerjanya atau kuliahnya demi jadi pro player. Kayak contohnya, gua name calling aja itu ini ada sekarang RRQ Fans. Dia sampai berhenti kerja demi menjadi dedikasikan dirinya jadi pro player.
Dan karena apalagi di AoV ini ya, di ASL ini juga karirnya juga kelihatan
gitu, jelas gitu.
lu
Cerah banget. Tergaji ya kan.
Lu digaji terus habis itu lu dapat bonus-bonus
Dapat
dari
bonus-bonus.
dari appearance fee, dan juga pastinya kalau menang lebih lagi ya bonusnya.
Lebih
dan juga
lagi.
belum lagi kalau yang menang turnamen hadiahnya.
Itu
Jadi udah
dia.
kelihatan lah dari situ ya.
Makanya
uang-uangnya.
menjanjikan sekali sports
belum,
ini ya.
Belum lagi dalam live streaming, dari
Benar,
sponsor.
benar.
Tuh.
Sponsor
yang
sih.
kelihatan aja udah.
Iya.
Udah ini ada ini langsung ada di Bandpick di sini nih, ada di grand final
Iya.
China versus Chinese Taipei.
Iya,
Caranya
benar,
sendiri nih dukung yang mana? China atau Chinese Taipei? China atau TPE ya?
Iya,
ya,
TPE.
hashtagnya bisa ditulis ya, hashtag
Ini berarti
CHNWin
kayak
atau hashtag TPE.
Confirmed banget ya, China number one ya.
Nambah.
Iya, China number one ini udah
Itu
sering banget.
Nanuan mah yang AWC, Pak.
Iya. Nggak, itu kan emang ada
Jadi,
sebutannya
emang
juga.
ini kan harusnya yang pas AWC kan ini tim ini kan. Tapi karena memang kendala visa, biasalah kan kalau visa
Biasa ya,
Amerika
visa
itu
tuh nggak segampang
susah. Ya, jadi yang datang waktu itu ya beda tim. Nah, ini adalah tim pertamanya.
Gila, ini sampai
China.
di respect kalinya gak? Gara-gara tadi China main kali. Terus
Baru
kayak
kali ini lo lihat ada kali di band gitu ya?
iya. Selama gue nge-cast
Tapi memang kali di sini cooldownnya juga cepet ya, dan pierce-nya sih
Pierce-nya.
lebih kepada pierce-nya.
Iya, dan itu dia fans dari China di situ udah
tuh
melambai-lambai. Ramai sekali, banyak cici-cici juga di situ.
Dari pierce-nya si Kahli juga dia attack normalnya pun kan ada pierce-nya kan. Jadi bisa
Attack normalnya itu bisa diandelin sih, bisa dimanfaatin juga.
dimanfaatin juga, cuman emang namanya match ya lebih ke skill-skillnya, dan skill ultimate-nya pun ada pierce-nya.
Ya, itu dia.
Terus langsung
Airi
ada
di
band
sini.
di band sini ada Seniel, Omen dan juga Airi pun telah di ban oleh kedua tim. Kalau Omen ya emang udah tidak perlu dipertanyakan lagi.
Iya.
Seniel juga dari awal ya.
Dari awal
Sebenarnya di ban terus ya.
dia di ban, sekali nggak di ban tadi langsung di pick sama
First pick.
iya di first
Betul.
pick pasti.
Dengan global presence-nya juga ya. Terus salah satu yang menjadikan alasan kenapa Seniel di ban di sini ada Arum juga yang ke ban, masih tersisa ada Superman. Cuman tadi meskipun Superman kelepas tetap bisa di counter ya.
Ya,
Jadi
Fennec atau Slims menurut gue bisa di ban.
Ya. Karena Superman sekarang mungkin udah pada tahu cara counternya.
Udah tahu cara
Ya,
counternya,
dengan
bener
item
banget.
juga bisa kan.
Benar.
Dengan Frosty Revenge, dengan Frost Cap juga.
Iya.
Jadi mungkin
Itu satu informasi juga buat challengers kalau mau counter Superman. Itu satu informasi dari
Iya.
kita ya untuk challengers yang buat struggling lawan Superman.
Saya lawan Telanes juga bisa jadi counter sih.
Ya,
Cuman emang-
it's Valheim time in the final match.
Yup, jadi Amina yang di-ban oleh tim Chinese Taipei. Di sini ada Valheim nih, kemungkinan juga dari tim Chinese Taipei open ban sesuatu di sini.
Open ban sesuatu dan yang gue lihat sih kayak bisa Lindis. Lindis, gajah free banget di situ. Terus ada Maloh juga.
Malah agak jarang dipakai ya di
Cuman
match
tadi dipakai.
Asian Games. Bisa dipakai cuman kayak ada pilihan lain gitu loh.
Ada pilihan lain. Lumbur juga tadi dipakai.
Lebih ke Arduin.
Arduin.
Ya kan? Karena mungkin lebih keras juga dari si Arduin. Terbukti sih tadi si Arduin ini bisa untuk ngenahan. Jadi dia sisi defensifnya itu bagus banget dari si Arduin ini.
Benar.
Terus dengan Bloodlust-nya dia tuh bisa survive. So itu mungkin yang jadi alasan kenapa Arduin itu dipik-pik terus. gitu kan.
Oh, ternyata Superman
Dan
superhero
Lindis
kita dan
diambil
Lindis
oleh Chinese
ternyata.
Taipei. Kita mau lihat ya gimana cara China mengcounter si Superman ini. Kalian
Nah.
bisa juga langsung belajar ya pastinya. Dan Scoot dan juga Choknar ini hero-hero yang emang dari tadi kita lihat ya.
Dari tadi kita lihat, kita kayak gue pribadi kayak wah lu nih komposisinya sih nggak bakal jauh beda sama komposisi sebelumnya gitu. Cuman gimana nanti pilotnya aja nih stamina masih kuat apa enggak ya. By the way ini kayak ada sedikit trouble dari venue.
Itu dari sananya ya.
Iya dari sananya.
Yep. Oke, Krixi dan juga Timmy.
Min Krixi. Min
Ada
Krixi
Min
itu siapa ya? Min Krixi itu
Entahlah.
siapa ya? Entahlah ya.
Banyak kan sekarang minnya.
Iya, ada Om Lumbur sekarang tuh yang baru ya. Om Lumbur, ada Kakak Fennik ya kan.
Ada Kakak Vio.
Ada Kakak Vio, tapi
Min Nanas.
udah nggak ada Min Elis lagi. Sayang.
Ada sih.
Oh masih ada. Digantiin ya ternyata ya Min Elis.
Terus ada Ras dan juga
Slims.
diambil oleh tim China. Wah.
Cuman
Slims.
menarik menurut gue di sini kalau Slims dipasangin sama Koknar itu gue cukup bingung. Nanti kombo-kombonya kayak gimana? Kalau sama Grak sama Lumbur kan itu kelihatan jelas gitu. Kalau Koknar mungkin dia mau disable aja mungkin.
Gak masalah, Chokner kan ada energy surge itu bisa untuk nge-slow down musuh kan.
Oke.
So, jadi at least bisa lebih sulit. Jadi nih dua-duanya nge-slow.
Dua-duanya
Ya
nggak slow.
kan? Si energy surge dari Chokner itu kan nge-slow. Nah terus si Slim juga, lu pas di sama Slim juga ada efek slow-nya kan. Nah itu ya gimana ya, lu jalan slow terus habis itu
Slow kuadrat ya.
lu
Slow
di hit
kuadrat.
sama Slim, jeder, belum lagi di flying spear mungkin kena gitu kan. Ya kalau untuk hero-hero lemah kayak misalnya Krixi, kena hit dan kena slow dari Slims, ya bonyok pak.
Iya, bonyok sih pasti. Dan lu lihat di sini sekarang ada Malo.
Karena
Malo
Slims
dan Krixi.
tipe-tipe yang kayak lu ngehit
DPS,
gitu
dia
kan.
DPS.
Nah jadi ya pasti bonyok sih. Ini ya kata lu bilang ada Malo.
Iya, karena Malo juga salah satu hero yang cocok buat combo sama Krixi. Ketika Krixi udah aktifin ulti, pas Malo itu udah ulti juga, itu bisa dibarengin sama ultinya Krixi. Nah itu udah kayak atraksi akrobat gitu ya. Iya kan? Semua orang loncat terus Krixi kayak menari-nari sambil ngasih damage gitu kan. Damage area.
Iya, terus didorong lagi sama Superman.
Didorong sama Superman, dikasih laser.
Diput-put ya. Terus habis itu di entrapment sama Lindis ya.
Benar.
Udahlah, itu hanya teori ya sebenarnya.
Ya itu hanya sedikit gambaran
sedikit
skenario.
teori. Tidak tahu ya nanti aslinya seperti apa.
Karena
Soalnya
Koknar kita harus ingat ada Koknar di China.
yang bisa membebaskan
Iya.
sisi dari tim musuh pastinya.
Benar banget. Dan
Dia
kayaknya
bisa nge-slow Superman juga.
ya, dan Binks akhirnya di sini dipakai di final ya, di final
Ya,
match.
ada Binks aka Raz ya.
Iya, Ras aka Binks.
Dan ini adalah komposisi dari kedua tim, ada tim China versus tim Chinese Taipei. Buat challenger sendiri lebih suka komposisi tim yang mana kalau sendiri?
Gua sih lebih nggak tahu kenapa, gue lebih ke ini, gue lebih ke Lindis sekarang, Lindis sama Malo, karena
Lebih prefer Chinese.
iya Chinese
ya?
Taipei.
Gue juga sih sebenarnya
Karena
dari
gue nggak
komposisi.
kayak kurang serak aja sama Koknar Slimsnya. Cuman nggak tahu juga karena mereka mungkin punya
Tapi
strategi yang
ada
lebih.
dua archer nih.
Iya, mereka ada
Dari
dua archer.
Tim China ada dua archer, tapi itu beda objektif.
Beda objektif.
Objektif archernya. So kita lihat aja gimana mereka eksekusi di final match kali ini.
Iya,
So
mereka bakal salaman dulu.
challengers, gua Princess Lizuki.
Iya, dan gue JKS Fan.
Selamat menikmati dan enjoy
Your
the final
stream.
game.
Yo.
Strategy here. Chinese Taipei has to play to a T. They have to cross their T's and dot their I's here and execute with flawless precision to basically make sure China never reaches the late game and end the game early before China can scale.
And remember, Chinese Taipei allowed China to pick up that Valheim. They intentionally banned the Mina away instead of the Valheim, so we're going to be seeing whether or not Chinese Taipei is able to pull off, whether or not they have a trick up their sleeve to try to counter that Valheim, who we've seen such success with the teams that were able to pick him up in this tournament.
Yeah, we can hear the fans chant Jiao there, egging on their team to play really well and continue the fight here, which means come on, let's go. So let's see which team is going to be able to take game one. And that's going to really set the mood for both teams here. The winning team is going to have such a mental advantage against their opponent.
Yeah, actually, if you take the literal translation, Dayo means add oil. So we're going to be seeing whether either of these teams will be having very greased up performance.
Yeah.
In the early game, both these teams are playing rather conservatively. A two-man invade in the jungle over there for Team China. It's going to go okay, I guess.
Yeah, and look at these counter rotations here. The three-man rotations, Super and TD. Oh, they're going to be able to take away that camp. And look at that, the chain lance misses way there, but the knockup is going to come up. It's going to get some damage onto the MC there, but nothing really significant here on both sides. Superman's going to rotate back against the Scud here. I'm really curious to see how the Superman Scud matchup is going to play out because it's really a skill-based game to see who's going to win here.
Yeah, look at both of them. MC is going to be a little bit lower. That power surge is going to come out. The cleave is going to come out from Malik as well, but he's going to be forced to back off lest he give the first blood away to Chinese Taipei.
Yeah, definitely here. Superman's going to go ahead and push that bot lane, but the rotation coming from the Scud here from Jin Jiuyu is going to cause some pressure. But look at Chinese Taipei there. They're playing a lot more aggressive this game here. They definitely want to make sure that they don't allow China to take it away.
Wei just has so much poke with Crixie. Both of these heroes in the mid lane are exceptionally great at poking. So we're going to see who just has the better positioning, who's able to participate better in team fights, and who's going to be able to hit their ID spikes earlier to deal with that intense late game damage that both of these heroes are so well known for.
Yeah, Lindis is definitely stronger than Slims in the early game though. They're rotating together to the Abyssal Dragon side of the map now. They're going to try to contest it, but they have to get one of Team China low because if they rush the Abyssal Dragon, it's going to be a little thing. And look at Jiuyu, he's going to go ahead and reset that dragon. Oh, the spear lands onto OM and they're going to focus him down. But look at that Superman coming in there getting massive AoE damage there. But the team is not with them and OM is going to fall. He doesn't have his ultimate up, he's not level 4 yet. First blood goes over to Ku there and look at another kill onto Sword. That is devastating. Pantha does get a kill onto Jiuyu there, but it's a double kill for Ku. They get first blood and that's a huge, huge advantage for Team China.
A double kill for Ku at this stage in the game is absolutely huge for Team China, giving them the early advantage. And now while they're ahead, it might be a really great opportunity for them to go for the Abyssal Dragon. However, two members of Team Chinese Taipei are going to be hovering around the dragon, looking to steal it, looking to harass them. Superman is really great early game, so he is going to be able to disrupt it. Lover is going to be taken down dangerously low by Alan, but Sora is going to come to back him up.
Yeah, and Alan's going to be able to get away just in the nick of time there. And then it looks like the Abyssal Dragon will be taken there. But look at his fight again. Look at that Superman coming. OM gets caught, but look at the damage and the heal comes out just in time. And OM gets low. He doesn't have his level 4 ultimate to revive himself. And look at the focus onto Sword there. Ku jumps in. He has his level 4 activated, and as a result, able to secure the deal. That was such impressive play by Ku there, basically leading his team to win that fight.
Impressive indeed. That synergy coming out from Team China was very, very well coordinated. You can just tell how much experience they have playing with each other. That early lead is so crucial in being able to win the late game.
Yeah, definitely able to win the late game here. They have to watch out for that, but it's pretty even right now. Chinese Taipei is holding their own. The gold is pretty even. The key now is this rotation. Look at this. 4-man rotation against Mad. Chinese Taipei has no idea this is happening. They got to be careful here because Malik can easily be killed, but he's super tanky. They're going to back off and rotate back to mid here and try to collapse onto the 4-man rotation of Chinese Taipei.
Yeah, 4 members of Chinese Taipei were hovering there around the mid lane, so China was really forced to back off from the top lane that they were positioning towards to try to defend that tower. The mid lane tower is the most important lane in the game because that's the closest path to the core, and it's what you really want to be focusing.
Yeah, definitely. And look at that beautiful ultimate there, clearing off the wave and making sure that they're able to minimize that. But again, this rotation, Allen and Ku there, the Valheim and Slim's rotation is so deadly because you have a stun from Slim, you have a stun from Valheim. It can be very deadly. And oh my god, OM gets hit by the spear. And look at that, another stun comes from Valheim. And look at it, he gets deleted immediately. Soar's gonna fall, but the Vega Pro gets activated and is revived. But Soar is not gonna come out of that fight alive there. And what a beautiful trade by Team China.
Wei surprisingly was not really focused at all during that, despite being a little bit out of position. But Phantom here is going to be chased back to his tower, and that is going to be a kill for Team China. Very, very well played with them following up and making an ultimate for Ku. Now 3 kills ahead at this point in the game. When you're so early on and you are like the later game composition, you really do not want to be letting Slims get ahead at this point in time.
Yeah.
Very well played by China.
3.2k gold to 2.3k gold for Linus. Linus has only finished his Soul Reaver. Slim's gonna go ahead and get a 2 tier 3 items already. And look at that, 3-0 to his name. And look at the pressure that Valheim is putting onto the Malik here. Oh my goodness, he's gonna fall. The tower is gonna fall as well. That is not a good trade. This is why Valheim has to be banned against this team. He has a Blitzblade already. It's gonna do so much damage. It's gonna give him so much wave clear, allowing him to rotate and support his team very quickly here.
Wei's gonna be a little bit out of position here, but he is gonna cast the move. Also, the Being a Bro is going to come out. He is gonna die, but he'll be respawning very shortly. OM is gonna make it out. It looks like he did not manage to get Crixie over there with the Being a Bro, and that is going to be a double kill for Q over there in that jungle.
Man, that is devastating. 8 kills, a triple kill, getting Q 5 kills. So this Slim is going to be completely fed, but we're going to watch it. Look at that beautiful flying spear onto Wei there, and the Vega Bro gets activated. Doesn't revive Wei, unfortunately, in time. Revives OM, but that's not the person you want to revive, and as a result, they're able to turn that fight in China's able to get that fight to their advantage there. A huge triple kill for Ku.
At this point in time, China is going to be resetting a little bit. The next Abyssal Dragon spawns in 30 seconds, so they're going to take that time to get some jungle, clear their waves, and make sure that they're in a good position to take the next Abyssal Dragon. They already have 2 in their pockets. They're going to be looking to get a 3rd and widen that gold lead, which is at a little bit over 3,000 right now. Very good position to be in, especially when you consider that Chinese Taipei wants to be the early game winning team. So they're not really looking good for them right now.
Yeah, not at all. They gotta be careful. Look at that. So much damage coming from Q. Taking on a tower, just like easily 3 or 4 hits there. That is devastating how fast they're taking these objectives, putting so much pressure against Chinese Taipei.
And right as the Abyssal Dragon spawns, just as we said, China is on it. They are just taking out Abyssal Dragons, chaining the global objective after global objective. They are just getting constantly ahead in gold, making that the 3rd Abyssal Dragon. Ku is just getting so bad at this point in time. So many kills up his sleeve, and then getting the Abyssal Dragon and consistently going back to his own jungle to farm. Team China is just looking so unstoppable.
Yeah, and Allen just finished his Frost Cape there. He's gonna go ahead and start building Hoga's Air next, and the Shock Oven does land on Lao Shui, but he has to back off. He gets stunned, and Lover's in deep trouble. He's gonna fall in the backline, and look at that. The amount of burst damage is coming out. The Vega Bro gets activated, but he falls through. Owen falls, Sora falls next, and that is devastating. Double kill coming from Q yet again. That is so much damage, and look at that. Allen and Q doing so much work with this dual marksman combination.
And what is Phantom doing over there? Oh my gosh, he was not with his team at all, resulting in that complete ace. It might have been a different story if Superman was hitting that. And that might be a win right here, ladies and gentlemen. At this early in the game, Game 1 is going to go to the People's Republic of China.
Oh my goodness. goodness, 8 minutes, around 8 minutes and 30 seconds. That is such a fast game in this grand final. China just showing the world how dominant they are. Look at all the fans they have, and look how confident they are playing. I mean, their rotations, the first 2 minutes was pretty even, and all of a sudden we saw these crazy rotations by Q and Allen here doing so much work. You saw Valheim just completely destroying Malik in the top lane, and this is why ban the Valheim. If you don't know how to play against it, or you don't, this is why he's first pick worthy, he's first ban worthy, because Valheim is literally that good in solo lane. There's not really been an answer to him yet by any team so far to counter this Valheim pick. So if you don't have an answer, just take him off the map.
What an extremely great development for Team China here right now. They must be so happy to get that early lead. Let's take a look at the post-match
Oh
screen
my
here.
goodness, look at that. 9-0 to Ku, 2-0 for Allen. And look at the build there, just so much damage. Look how fed Ku is. And look at that, only 1 kill for Sora and 2 kills for Fanta. You know, falling behind in the Man of Steel, not being able to do much in this game.
Yeah, and look at Lao Shuai's build over there. He's opting to build 2 HP regen gems over there in place of maybe the Phoenix tier, which is very, very popular on mid laners. So he's just saving the extra gold, giving himself a little bit of early game sustain, a little bit of HP regeneration in place of that item, which is a little bit more expensive. So every single bit of gold really counts when you're Lao Shuai.
Yeah, now the People's Republic of China is 1 game away from claiming the gold medal here. So much pressure and nerves for Chinese Taipei. The next game is it. It is it. They have to win the game to stay in it, to potentially be in contention for the gold. But if they do not win the next game, Team China is going to walk away our first ever gold medalist for a demonstration esports event here at the Asia Games.
Yeah, and look at all of that damage that Ku has been doing on that Slins, but look at Allen doing the most damage in his team actually as Valheim. Tends to become a little bit tankier. That is so amazing, and especially when you consider that Allen is a solo laner. He's not necessarily going to be in every single team fight, so the fact he's able to play to deal that much damage to the opposing team means that Allen is just a god on Valheim.
Yeah, that Blitzblade build along with the Frostgate, every time he activates ability, that Frostgate gives an extra physical damage, and Q is going to be the man of the match here. Look at that 9-0-3. His flying spears have just been on point against his opponents, allowing him and his team to follow up and secure these kills. So when you land a flying spear from that distance, it is such a much longer stun there. So such a good job by him with the positioning and the skill shot of those spears.
Yeah, and like you said, Sweetjay, there is only 1 game left for China to win in this series, for them to be able to take the first title ever in the 2018 Asian Games esports demonstration event. China must be feeling really great right now. Look at these replays, look at these amazing plays that they're going to be able to pull off.
Yeah, look at that. That was a huge turnaround there. They're able to collapse onto that 4, winning the 4v4, getting the double kill early on, and then the kill here, taking a tower and the kill. Look at that. That spear landing on Wei. The Beater Bro does not get activated to revive Wei, unfortunately, and then MC is able to jump on the back and get the kill onto Scud. That was just massive play by Team China here.
Yeah, I really don't think Team China has any weaknesses at this point, Sweetjay.
Yeah, I mean, they don't have a lot of weaknesses with how well they are rotating. I mean, this is why they're winning. They're rotating such an advantage way, and the way that they position these rotations, they're just able to engage on their terms. I mean, it's just amazing to see how calculating this team is. And Chinese Taipei, they need to react. They need to make sure they don't fall prey to these rotations and have a plan against the rotation, the objective rotation. Essentially, China just knows where to be at the right time to get river control and then rotate onto the Abyssal Dragon, win these fights, and then take objectives.
That's right. The control that Team China has is just amazing and so dominant. And that last game actually showed us too that East Asia really doesn't respect Superman. They let Superman through the draft, and Superman, who's been played in 2 games so far, has a 0% win rate. That is very incredible, showing that China is just such a beast. They don't fear him. They just dominated and steamrolled him.
Yeah, in the international version of Arena of Valor, Superman is Guan Yu, and they know how to play against him really, really well. And I think that experience is helping them play against Superman here, because Superman in the other regions such as North America or in Chinese Taipei is very impressive. He's played very well, but when you have so much experience playing against Superman, you know how to counter against him, and you just saw that happen today, and especially the World Cup event too. Superman just did not have a high win rate because the top teams, they just know how to counterplay. They know his kit and they play around his kit and position perfectly to then counter engage against him.
That's true. This next match might potentially be the last game of this entire event, Suijay. China only needs to win one more game. They must be feeling really, really great. And like we've seen before, they are such a composed team. There are no cracks in their armor. So if I were Chinese Taipei, I'd be very, very nervous right now.
There is one crack. They lost one game against Vietnam. Just one game though. That's the only game they've lost this entire event. Team China only dropped one game, and it was against Vietnam there. But you're right, there's just no really clear, evident weaknesses. The only weakness that Team China has is when they make a mistake, when they have a bad engage, which we saw they do against Team Vietnam and allow Vietnam to get the win against them. So I feel like you have to somehow get under their skin potentially and basically get a few kills early, out-rotate them, beat them at their own game, and then tilt them, get them off-center. I think that's probably the only way to beat such a precise team. I mean, their execution is just flawless.
That's true. I would actually really like to see something like that cheesy competition that we've seen earlier with the Grok, the Raws, the Slims, just so many forms of crowd control following each other up. I think to try to beat China, you really need to get ahead of them, play the mind game, and play something that is incredibly intense, maybe a little bit unconventional, maybe a little bit trollish. What do you think, Suijay?
Yeah, they definitely need to ban the Valheim. And they need to play, put all of their heroes, their players on their best heroes, just basically give everyone their number one hero picks, the best that you can, and then just execute the combos and rotations really well. I think that's the key there. You have to deny your opponent some key picks like the Valheim, but just play your heroes to the best of your ability and play your comp to how you know how to play it, and you can potentially upset a team that is this well put together.
That's true, but as we know, China isn't going to just sit back and watch as Chinese Taipei picks up all of their comfort picks, right? China knows really well how to ban against the enemy team, so they're going to be banning away all the comfort picks that Chinese Taipei has, so they're going to try to work the ban draft to their advantage. They definitely respect their opponent enough to target ban against them, so they are going to fill out every single trick in their inventory to try to win as dominantly as possible.
Yeah, I want to remind the viewers that both teams are in similar positions in their regions. There are a superstar squad that has put together from professional players from multiple clubs in Chinese Taipei and in the People's Republic of China. So they have come together for this Olympic event to compete for their region here, and they both have performed so well, making it to the grand finals. But is that going to be enough for Chinese Taipei here to get the win and upset against Team China? Because if they lose this next game, that's going to be 4-0 against Team China. They're already down 3-0. China beat them earlier 2-0 decisively. Game 1 of this grand final, decisive again, ended in 8 minutes and 30 seconds, which is got to be a really confidence downer, for Chinese Taipei here.
That's absolutely true, but the first step to winning, I think, for Chinese Taipei is to ban away that Valheim, like you said.
Their first pick.
Oh, that is true. That is true. Yeah. So
they put Ting in as well. Ting is playing. Wait. OM is in. Ting is playing. So it looks like they took out one of their players here, but Ting is back in. So maybe this might be that X factor that can change things around for Chinese Taipei.
Yeah, it looks like they subbed out Lover. Lover is the one that is missing from Chinese Taipei's roster.
Yeah, that's correct. Lover is going to be also Ting is going to play that side leader. Fanta can also play support or side lane and OM as well. They're so flexible. It's amazing. So Changnar is going to be the ban here. And let's see if China's going to go ahead and ban away that Valheim, which I think they probably will.
Yeah, there's so many good picks that made it through, but I think during this time we might not see Superman make an appearance at all. His track record in this tournament has not been good, so there's no point in wasting one of your bans on the Superman if even when he does see play, he's not very good.
Yeah, definitely not very good there. So let's see if the Omen is going to come out. Actually, they should not ban Omen. They should leave Omen open. Maybe ban Aurum. so so Team China doesn't have ARM because we know how well. Oh, they're gonna ban Superman instead. That is so interesting. But we know Fanta's also great at ARM as well. So I feel like you need to ban Omen or ARM and get the first pick on either one of them.
Yeah, if I were the Chinese Taipei right now, I might want to ban the Slims as well. Slims was used so effectively by Ku, who is such a monster. That is his best hero. But that does mean that there are quite a few other options for ADCs in the jungle as well. And Ku is just so versatile. He is so skillful on any of those.
Yeah,
China's going to respond with the ARM.
Yeah, ARM's going to be banned here. If Chinese Taipei does not ban away the Omen, then China is going to ban that Omen away. We could have Tini as a potential ban as well from Chinese Taipei, because with ARM being banned, Tini can also be taken off. Those are the two best supports in the game. I would love to see a Grak come out. Grak has been, really good in the right hands here, so maybe that can be the X Factor pick that they can use to upset and, hit China off censor here.
That's true. No matter what the last two bans are, there are going to be so many great
they're
picks still
gonna ban
available. Omen is going to be taken away from the board by Chinese Taipei. That's true. Maybe they might want to first pick like the Zenial or something, but no matter what, Chinese Taipei is going to have a stronger first pick, whereas China is going to have to respond with two picks that are equally as strong in the second phase of the pick phase.
Yeah, definitely. Zenio looks like a good ban from the side of China here right now, because if he's not banned, he's only definitely the first pick. So let's see that Zenio ban. Oh, Lindis away ban is said. That means Zenio will go over to Chinese Taipei. So let's see if they are going to pick up that Zenio here.
Yeah, or I would love to see Chinese Taipei maybe deny the Slims away from China, because we saw Ku, he is so good on the Slims. I think he has an 100% win rate so far with that Slims, but Zenio as well. We have seen him be potentially, I think, the highest priority ban. He is almost always banned in the first phase, of the ban phase. So I would love to see Chinese Taipei pick that up as well.
Yeah, things are changing a little bit now. Hopefully they pick up the Zenio. If they don't pick up Zenio, they could potentially pick up potentially Mina. But no, yeah, Zenio definitely will be picked up here. Mina is looking really solid. I have the expectation that she's going to show up here. Timi and Mina are going to show up, because with Chakra being banned, Mina looks very solid now in the meta because of that Chakra ban.
Yeah, I think China a little bit was more of a specialist with Mina, so I would expect China to pick Mina up over Chinese Taipei. But Timi is also still available as a roamer, so he is extremely powerful.
There we go. Mina and Scud are going to show up there. That leaves Timi open for Chinese Taipei here. We know Arjun is also a good side laner, because if they don't pick up Arjun, China is probably going to take Arjun. That's a lot of CC with Mina, with Arjun, with the Scud as well. They have to be careful there, because it's very dangerous if you give over such a heavy CC composition over to China. So let's see if they're going to opt for that, or they're going to secure their mage here. We know Wei is amazing on Tulin. I don't think they should pick their mage here. Just give whatever Lao Shay wants to play, and then put Wei on Tulin. Wei on Tulin is just phenomenal, so I feel like they need to save that. They need to make sure they potentially take Arjun here and deny this huge chain CC. But Malik is also open. We know Malik is very strong in this video. Malik TV is a really good threat, but they're going to take the Violet and Irie. And as a result, they're going to give potentially Arjun or Malik over to Team China.
It's a little bit unprecedented of a pick from Chinese Taipei. They have very good picks. Malik would have been a very safe pick, seeing as Chakra was already banned, but they're going to opt instead for the Irie. Very versatile as well, and a pretty capable duelist in her own right. Lao Shuai picking up that Malik for his team, and as well as that Slims that is looking so
oh my
powerful.
God, the Dark Dominion. They need to take Crixie. Take Crixie away here. Do not, but if they take Crixie, that means they're going to play Flash. Team China's going to play Flash, but they definitely want to play Crixie with the Dark Dominion, with the Malik Shock Ultimate. Crixie and Lao Shui is going to be perfect. And then with the Slims and Allen, that's so much CC on the side of Team China there. So hopefully Chinese Taipei will deny the Crixie there, because I feel like Crixie is a perfect composition. And also Crixie is going to counter the Tulin pick. So I don't think they should pick Tulin with Crixie being open here. So let's see what they're going to decide here. I know Wei is amazing on Tulin, but it's very hard. It's much more difficult for a Tulin to play against an equally skilled mage in lane there, especially if that's a Crixie. So let's see if they're going to go ahead and deny that. And they're going to pick Liliana with the Violet composition, very heavy in the late game with the Alice, of course. And as a result, Crixie will most likely go over to Team China here, and that's going to be a heavy chain stun composition here.
Yeah, Chinese Taipei's composition, however, to me is looking a little bit like lightweight. They really lacking a kind of true tank in their roster, like Team China's Malik over there that they have, or that Mina over there. Some really true tanks who are going to be absolute beasts, and you're going to need so much manpower to shred through them once you get to the late game. So I'm going to be a little bit worried for Team Chinese Taipei, but I really like Team China's composition, no matter what they pick in this
Flash
last.
or Crixie is going to work so well in this composition here. Oh, it actually go with Kali instead. I guess they're going to chain CC and just allow Kali's ethereal pulse there to do so much damage from afar. If then ultimate lands and that person's chain CC, that's going to be GG for whoever it is. Doesn't matter if it's a tank too. And honestly, Zenio is going to be the tankiest person on the team, on Chinese Taipei here. He's basically their front line because Alice can't front line. And you have to just poke. You have to poke like crazy with Violet and Liliana here. And Irie will have to sneak in and go at the right moments to lock down Lao Shui there or play defensive, because if Jiu Yue gets on top of him as Scud with that Omni Arms rank picker build, he's gonna do so much burst damage on top of Violet and Liliana.
Team China just has so much range on their side with Slims and Kali. That ultimate ethereal pulse having an incredible range, and even giving her extended vision as well. Against this kind of like assassin, like the mage assassin, the matchup in the lane with Wei on Liliana, I think is really, really great because it allows her to just, once she has Frosty's Revenge equipped, it just does so much damage, and it also slows a ton too, making it impossible to escape from.
And Kali, once she unlocks that ultimate, out-green just everybody on the team of Chinese Taipei here. So Lao Shui, we see him, his perfect positioning, landing that ultimate so well, pushing down the health of his opponents and allowing his team to then rotate to objectives like Dark Slayer there. So Team Chinese Taipei has got to be extra careful here.
Yeah, absolutely, CJ. I really, really like China's composition over here. I think I'm really going to give them the edge, as much as I would love Chinese Taipei to take this to game 3.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like China has the better draft. They have a stronger early game, and they have a pretty solid late game as well. I mean, Liliana and Violet will scale into late game with that Alice, but there's no reliable frontline besides the Zenio there. So that's going to be really, really tough for Chinese Taipei here. They have to execute their comp so perfectly given the squishiness.
Yeah, and it kind of sucks for Chinese Taipei that Zenio is the tankiest here. Oh, Jiu Yue is going to be poked at a little bit in this early game. But as I was saying, Zenio being a solo laner, it means that he won't always be there for fights. So it means that Chinese Taipei jungle get farmed up. He is on track to win so far. Slims is just so great, and especially when you have him being played by Ku, he's incredible, securing that first blood for his team.
Yeah, definitely here. Look at Sor. He's going to try to be a little aggressive with Violet. He has a double buff up there, but look at it. They're clearing their jungle together. I love these 3-man rotations. They basically clear jungle together and basically don't allow anyone to steal their jungle away from them. Again, these rotations from Team China just been phenomenal, and just such a joy to watch.
That's absolutely true. China loves rotating together. Even though Chinese Taipei tries to do the same thing, it's just not quite as effective as China right now. Alan's going to be poking away at Fant over there, but Sora is going to make his way over there to put a little bit of passive pressure on that Abyssal lane. But it looks like China's going to be trying to collapse over here. Around this time, the Abyssal Dragon is going to be spawning, so they're really going to be looking to get a kill over here.
Yeah, this is the key fight here. And look at that, nice Sunshine landing on 3 members. Lao Shui is level 3, however Ku is level 4. They're not going to contest. They need to contest this dragon here and make sure they steal it. And Ku is going to get, but they cannot get a kill on MC. Like level 4 call, they need to back off. Beautiful ultimate there. Oh my goodness, you get a double kill. And this is why the dragon is so important. Once a team takes a dragon, you just have to back off, because all of the team basically turns level 4, and level 4 versus level 3, you don't stand a chance. So you have to be careful and not give over more deaths. And look at that, another kill onto Wei. And that's going to be a first tower potentially here. But look at Ting, he's going to come in there and get the kill onto Ku there. definitely a huge play for them, but already falling behind because 3 deaths and an Abyssal Dragon over is devastating.
Besides a little hiccup of Ku dying over there at the end of that skirmish, China played that phenomenally well. Ku stealing with that Abyssal Dragon, which enabled Lao Shui to hit level 4 so that he could use the Ethereal Pulse and get a clean double kill over there, making it a 4-1 battle for China at this stage, only 3 minutes into the game.
Yeah, definitely there. That's just devastating. Like I said, this is the Abyssal Dragon control is so critical, and teams have to make if they take the dragon, don't fight them. Just back off. Try to trade maybe a top tower or something for that dragon. Just trade if you know that you're not able to secure that dragon. But beautiful mechanical play there. The punish was just executed just in time by Ku to secure that dragon. So what is Chinese Taipei going to respond in kind now? Because look, Team China is continually taking. Look at this 4-man rotation. They're taking the Spirit Sentinel and clearing out top jungle and rotating as 4 together. Such a precise and surgical rotation. I mean, it's just amazing. Like every movement is planned for them. Like they know exactly where they need to be at the right time on the map. Look at this ultimate. Lao Shui's going to completely miss that ultimate there. Not able to get too much damage out.
I think it's in this kind of situation where not really having a true tank, not really having anything to
Oh
do. Oh,
my
the flies here.
goodness.
Oh, is going to be caught again by Slims. That is going to be another kill for Ku. Very incredible. That Angelic Thunder is just a bit too late. Fanta, you got to pay attention, bro.
That was such a long-range flying spear. I mean, the stun lasted for a decade there. OM just could not do anything and just stood there waiting for his death.
Lao Shui is going to pop that Ethereal Pulse again. They're going to be trying to push with that tower, but they are going to be able to wave clear with Wei and Soar over there on the Violet and Liliana.
That's one thing I love about Kali there. When Lao Shui ults, everyone has to back off the tower. So Kali is probably one of the best mages to help siege a tower. Not only does the ultimate just zone everyone off the tower and goes through the tower, but her auto attacks also do magic damage and can hit the tower and help take the tower even faster. So the Kali pick is just so smart, and Lao Shui just showing us how a great Kali is going to help you with that.
That's true. She's so good sieging the tower, and Sora is going to be in a very hard place right now. The Hissy Fit is going to come out. MC is going to be dangerous as well, but that is going to be the mid-ground tower for China over there.
Yeah, you can see exactly what I just talked about, just played out there, zoning out the enemy team, helping the wave get to the tower, and then taking down the tower. That is exactly how you play Kali there. Such smart and strategic play. Look at it, they're going to take another tier 1 tower in bot lane here. The rotations from China, oh my goodness, it's just been perfecto so far.
Yeah, and looks like Team Chinese Taipei is going to be able to get that tower on the bottom lane, kind of recouping a little bit of their losses. Lao Shui is going to be using his Ethereal Pulse again. It's not really going to hit anything, but who cares? He can just reset that ultimate. He can just have a cooldown back for the next time that they fight, so not to be worried.
Yeah, definitely there. Now Chinese Taipei, their only chance is to get a gank, is to get a surprise rotation. They need to go off rotation actually and try to get a kill and a gank here against their opponents.
That's true. You really need to turn the tide right now. The Hissy Fit and the Sunshine is going to come out from Alice, but Joria is going to be able to make his way out of there unscathed.
Yeah, definitely there. Fanta is going to get a lot of damage. He needs to back off here, but look at that amount of damage. He's not going to be able to ult in time there. He needed to back off and not risk his life for that wave there. It's not worth it. And look at the rotation there. China is going to rotate all down to mid towards the bot. They're going to cut off. They're going to cut off Chinese Taipei here, and they're looking for a quadra kill.
Very, very well played by Chinese Taipei. Instead, opting to push that bottom tower, but OM is going to be very low. Tang is going to be caught between a rock and a hard place. China is going to be able to get that kill off of him, and that is so clean and ultimate for Ku.
Yeah, 10 kills already to Team China there. What aggressive play by Chinese Taipei there. Look at the gold now. It's almost 2k gold lead for Team China. They're going to also take a little bit of jungle away, but again, Ku is just getting fed on his limbs. Level 10, but Sword also level 10, so not behind, but look at the amount of damage they're able to do with this tower.
I sort of feel like Fanta might not be the most used to playing on the Zenial because we didn't see that Angelic Splendor coming out in that fight where it would have been really, really nice to have the additional damage reduction granted from Zenial. He was just a little bit far away from his team. Lao Shui is going to be starting this Abyssal Dragon on his own. That Ethereal Pulse does deal 10% more damage to minions and monsters, so that is going to be a useful thing for getting these objectives.
Yeah, there we go. The Abyssal Dragon is going to be taken out. That's be the third Abyssal Dragon for Team China. Allen is going to be in a tough spot here. He's going to have to use ultimate to come out, but ultimate gets cancelled, and they're going to secure the kill there. They're also going to kill on potentially MC there, and look at the rush. Oh my goodness, such nice Sunshine's getting stunned, but they're not able to kill the meetup. But look at Sora coming in, Fanta coming in with the Jet Expander. Jiryu is really low. They're going to kill him as well, and Q is in a tough spot, but look at Lao Shui's ultimate there, just zoning out the enemy team. But Ting does get a kill on MC there. 3 kills for Chinese Taipei. That's exactly what they need to get back in this game.
Lao Shui over there with that ultimate was really, really clutch, but unfortunately it did get blocked off by that jungle creep over there. So his positioning is going to be really, really key, and I think Callie loses a little bit of effectiveness while she's playing the jungle because the train prevents her from being able to target it as well as she could in a lane, because it's really easy. She would just like aim it down the lane like she's doing right now, but Owen is going to be able to make his way away out of the range of the Callie ultimate once again.
Yeah, I mean, those choke points in the jungle could play to Kali's benefit as well, though. The way that he was able to save Q's life by putting the ultimate, the Ethereal Pulse right over Ku. As a result, everyone had to back off, and they did not get the kill onto Ku there. But Ting did secure the kill onto the rest of his allies, getting 3 kills for Chinese Taipei. So they have a chance to come back in this game. They just have to play very smart with how they're engaging.
And about 9 minutes into this game, this might be a pretty good time for China to posture for a Dark Slayer. It looks like they're going in for the shock ult over there. It's going to miss, though. Olo's going to be dangerously low over there. That is going to be a kill. The heal is going to be popped, but it's going to be a little bit too late. Phantasm uses Jelly Stone a little bit too late. MC is going to fall. So many people are falling. Jury is going to be very, very low. Wei is going to fall as well to Ku. That is a bunch of kills for Team China. 4-1 right now.
And that ultimate from Lao Shui just zoned out OM. He had nowhere to run. He was low. And look at it. This could be the game already. It's only 9 minutes and 35 seconds. And we have, ladies and gentlemen, our first gold medalist at the Asia Games 2018 Jakarta. And that's going to be the People's Republic of China taking home the gold.
China has shown that they are so unbeatable in this competition. They are just in it to win it. They have been so focused with their eyes only on that goal. That was so incredibly well played, and they were just so overwhelming to Chinese Taipei. That was not a battle they could win.
Yeah, that was just impressive. Both games in under 10 minutes. Oh my goodness, you can see there the coach and the teammates so happy for their team. The hard work has paid off. Congratulations to the People's Republic of China for making history and becoming the first ever gold medal winner at the Asia Games esports demonstration event for Arena of Valor. And congratulations to Team Chinese Taipei as well, taking home the silver, something to be very proud of as well for your region there. You guys have fought long and hard, made it through so many qualifiers, not only in the Olympic qualifiers, but you have to win in your own region as well. You have to qualify against all the top teams in your region and then make it to the Asian qualifiers, and then qualify from there to make it to the top 8 and get all the way to the grand final. But Team China is the name of the game. This is the team that has made history and played so well, deserving of the gold medal for sure.
Yeah, look at Night Chat over there. He was looking so happy. The team is bowing. They are really taking this in stride. They are such a humble and such a really fun team to be around. They're just genuinely good people, I think.
Yeah, congratulations again. I mean, Allen, Lao Shui, the mid laner, the superstar of the team. But honestly, the entire team played. Ku played so well on that team. Everyone did their role, and teamwork has made that dream work. Taking home gold has got to be so good. They're the first ever gold medalist for an esport event at the Asia Games here. It's a demonstration event. So even though they are awarded the medal, it does not count towards the Asia Games. But this is such a history in the making, though, as a demonstration event. Just shows us the potential that esport is the future sport of the Asia Games here. So proud for all the teams that have competed today for the Asia Games in Arena of Valor.
I absolutely cannot think